Bro, what the fuck?
We're live. All right.
Yo,
Okay.
Duuuval.
Duuval County, nigga.
What's up?
Nigga.
Draft night.
Stand up. Oh, we doing that shit. What happened?
Man, what's up, y'all?
Ask people if they can let us know if they can hear us.
Hey, can y'all hear us? We live now. I know we're late. We missed the first two picks. CJ just went to the Texans. CJ Stroud, quarterback from Ohio State. And we're trying to see who went number one. We're assuming Bryce Young. That's the only logical explanation, or the only logical pick. Right now, we won't have audio, copyrights, but we definitely, whoever's on right now, we definitely want you guys to get in the comments. I'll probably go live on my individual IG. But what do y'all
He was
think?
ever a factor extending and making plays and rolling,
Especially
doing things
regarding
with his
the
legs.
AFC South
never more than
division.
13 rushing yards in a game. He said, if I
They
need to
got a
do
little
it,
bit
I
stronger
can do it. I
quarterback.
showed you in the Georgia game I could. If he can bottle that performance and take it on into the NFL with the Houston Texans, then you have something special.
Lewis, for weeks you have been saying he was
You got CJ. We're still trying to see who that number one pick was. I don't know why that's so hard. Now with CJ, very limited weapons on the team now with the Texans. I think they only have Damian Pierce. They traded Brandon Cooks this offseason. So the Texans still have a lot of work to do, but the first pick in the D'Amico Ryan era, CJ Stroud, I think he's pretty happy. I see it muted on your screen. You see where it's muted on your right here?
They need it, and they can pull it out of their tool belt. They don't want to live in that environment. The Houston Texans just need to make sure right now about this.
You guys can't hear me. Arizona's on the clock.
Gerard Johnson, quarterback coach, be on the same page and get this young man up to speed.
All right, we're going back down to the stage now. Susie is standing by. Subway brings us there, and she's standing by with the number 2 pick. Susie.
CJ, you've said that life can be like a roller coaster. Man, this process sure felt like that. We saw the tears and the emotion. Can you describe what you were feeling when that call came in?
Yes, ma'am. I mean, God is battle testing me. It's something that I feel like his enemy is not on me. He's scarred me. So I've been battle tested. I have the armor of God on me. So everything I've been through is preparing me for this moment right here.
From this big stage here, what would you say to all the young boys whose life doesn't always go smoothly?
Man, believe in yourself. I was at a point where nobody believed in me, but I put my trust in God and my family and what I did. I had discipline and just consistency, man. You can do anything you put your mind to. And I'm a living testimony that you can really do anything because I come from nothing. So I'm blessed to be on this stage. And to that little boy, that little girl out there, man, you can do anything you put your mind to.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You're on your way to the Texans.
No technical difficulties.
All right, Susie, thank you.
That's what happened on the live show.
Overall. That sound that you hear across the country is people ripping up their mock drafts because this was not the way we expected this to go. Meanwhile, Shefty, let's come to you. I'm not sure if this is the way the Arizona Cardinals expected to go. So how does this affect them at 3?
Randy, we're going to have another trade with Houston coming back up to number 3, it looks like, to trade up to the Arizona spot. Houston's going to move in to number 3, get number 2, go number 3, and have its pick of the top defensive player in the draft. The Houston Texans are moving right back up to number 3, Grady.
The Houston Texans are taking control of the 2023 draft. We had expected them to take the best defensive player available on the board at number 2. Now they'll have the opportunity to take that player at 3 if they choose to. Mel, who is that?
That's Will Anderson Jr., and in my opinion, it was a character off the charts. The production the last couple of years. He's not Von Miller. Von Miller was a 4.42, 4.49 guy with great bend. Myles Garrett, like a speed skater, coming around a corner, great bend. That's not Will Anderson Jr.'s game. the way they use the stunts and the twists. I thought Nick Saban and that defensive staff did a great job. Nick's a Hall of Fame coach, best ever, right?
Yep.
He knows how to get the maximum out of Will Anderson Jr. You want a leader. You want one of the best kids you'll ever
All right, let me tell my
Test it. Say hello.
Hello. Hey, one of y'all get on YouTube or Facebook and see if y'all can hear us. Please. I spit hot fire. Can you hear us? I spit hot fire. Hey, we on. Hey. And shout out to Banana Sunday 21.
Let's fucking go.
I think that's my sister, to be honest.
Let's go.
Let's go. Hey, we on. Okay, now I can stop bull jiving. Okay. All right. Now I can watch and give my good commentary without pausing. Okay.
All right,
Let's cross our fingers. Hope to die. Don't stick a needle
let's keep it on.
in the eye. Who the Seahawks get? All right, then we'll go over the picks again. Thank you, Shannon.
Illinois.
Ooh. Okay. Devin Witherspoon from Illinois' cornerback was just selected by Seahawks. A very predictable move. The Pete Carroll system loves a very long, good quarterback. He really got better over the years. I don't think he was a highly recruited corner coming out of high school, but he made his resume in college. I believe a 2-time All-American. He's a good player. And man, he's sticking. He's sticking. Woo! I kind of hoped he slid a little bit, but that's fine. That's fine. Oh, yeah. Ooh, look at them bunnies.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Come on.
Let's go. My dog got the spicy mustard jersey. Got the spicy mustard offensive weapon jersey on. Only real Jaguar fans know about offensive weapon. Yeah, that's a good cornerback duo. Tariq Woolen and Witherspoon. And Woolen was a rookie last year. Like, where was Tariq Woolen was drafted like 6th, 7th round.
That's right.
All pro.
6th, 7th round. Anyway, he was all pro this year, right?
Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. But I definitely still want to go over these picks because we missed the first pick. We all know who went one, but
yep,
we didn't get an opportunity to talk about it on live. So
sorry about the delay for everybody, man. It was kind of crazy getting in here, but
those guys are happy. Where's Pete? Pete said, "I'm going to sleep." Pete's gone.
Is that where he went? Jalen Carter? They picked?
No, Jalen Carter's still on the board.
Who just got
Witherspoon.
picked? Oh, Witherspoon got picked to Seattle. Okay.
Yeah.
So Levis is still on the board.
Levis, Jalen Carter.
Anthony Richardson went
Anthony
4,
Richardson
bro.
went 4. He went 4.
We cannot gloss over that. Call in, man. Call in.
Again.
Let's go.
Again. And
let's go.
And I appreciate everybody hopping on my Instagram live.
Yeah, man.
I'm probably going to hop off
Seriously.
for a little bit. I'll probably get back on.
I'm about to grab me a beer for sure.
But,
for sure ski. Nigga, we on.
Y'all hop on the Duuuval podcast live on YouTube,
Yeah,
Facebook.
hop on our YouTube, Facebook, all that.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it. This is so raw. Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, man. So we finally got over the technical difficulties.
Listen, this is the same issue Netflix had. All right,
look,
we got this. We got it done.
This a 2-man crew.
Look, and we still got it done. Netflix couldn't figure it out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Detroit's on the board right now. We're still gonna go over the first 5 picks real quick for y'all. when we come back from getting brewski. But right now, Detroit is on the board. They just suffered a couple of suspensions. Their first pick last year, Jameson Williams, got suspended for gambling. So I think he's only missing like 6 to 8 games. But they're probably in need of a wide receiver. Who knows? They're a pretty good team. Dan Campbell's he's one of those defensive hard-nosed guys, so he could go defensive side of the ball as well. So, really interested to see how Detroit does in the draft this year. And we have the call-in number at the bottom of the video.
Please call in. I'm about to connect the phone.
Please call in.
Call in for us.
We want you guys' input. You guys showed love on my post earlier. You guys could still call in. We could talk about the draft. We could talk about the worst Jaguar pick. Your teams. We could talk about your favorite team.
Correct.
We just want you guys to call in, engage with us.
Yeah, we're connected. So the phone line is hot. Phone line is hot. So call in, man. Give us a call. Let us know what's going on here.
Would you really believe Snoop Dogg and Eli Manning would drink a beer together?
Who?
Snoop Dogg and Eli Manning.
Snoop and Eli? Mm-hmm. Do I believe that they would drink a beer together? Sure.
Eli seems like a cool guy.
Anything's possible.
To be honest. And Lionel.
All right, so how do we... I'm trying to make this big, but then swap over.
So again, Detroit's on the board right now.
Yeah. Yeah, because we don't really need to see us because they can see us. Just give us a call, man. Call in. Call in. Somebody, please. Tell your sister to call in. Shannon, call in.
Shannon, call.
See if it's working.
Please. Call in. Just talk some mess.
The Detroit Lions are on the clock. Let's go.
Man, who are they getting, man? They could get anybody besides quarterback. Oh, well, they traded their pick. Arizona came back. So who are they?
Arizona's back on the clock.
So who is Arizona getting, man? The draft is just so crazy. After those quarterbacks go, anybody could go anywhere. Offensive tackle.
But how sick is it that we can only hear the audio from the TV in our headphones? We can only hear the audio from the TV in our headphones. That's dope. Yeah. Guys, this is our first time live streaming, man. Just give me a second. I'm excited.
Yeah, we working through it.
We got this thing working. All right. So compensation: Cardinals received the number 6 overall. Lions received number 12 and second round number 34. Dang. Okay. I'll take it. The Lions only had to move back 6 picks and probably still get who they want anyways.
Do we have a call, or is just somebody checking on us?
Yo. Hello?
You still there?
What's good, man? You live on the podcast, man. What's going on? Yeah, we up here.
Oh, no, yeah. All right, I'm on my way.
All right, bet.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. It works.
That was a pump fake call. Yeah, that was just a test call.
So we in order to hear them, we got to turn the TV down. Turn that up.
Man, Bijan Robinson. Who are they getting? They're reaching whoever they're getting.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
Hey, hold on. Look at the ice.
Hold on.
Look at the ice. Look at the
ice. Wait a minute.
Bro.
He knew
ice.
He knew he was going top 10. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
You don't get ice like that unless you know, bro.
Did he get an advance?
He definitely got an advance.
He got an advance from his agent, right?
Definitely.
The ice, dog.
Definitely.
Come on.
That's
Come on.
that's smooth. I ain't gonna lie. Look at that wall. Like he like, yeah, bro. I'm
He's
top
like,
10
I'm like
all
that,
day.
cuz.
I'm
Y'all
top
already
10
know.
all
Stop
day.
playing with me. Stop playing with me.
Anthony Richardson had crazy eyes too. I don't think you saw that. He had some crazy eyes too.
What's going on, guys? We are live. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Facebook. Live
Yes,
on
sir.
Twitter.
Yes, sir.
Tap in with us. The link is in the bio.
Yes, sir.
Live on Insta.
Yes, sir.
Tap in with us. We're live on YouTube,
Yes,
Facebook,
sir.
Twitter, everywhere.
I don't
Full
know.
draft coverage, baby. Full draft coverage. Let's get it. We here in studio. In studio. We got the live stream, cam going, everything. Got the bruise.
I don't know Paris Johnson this well, but I feel like this is a reach. But
My dog Mark on here.
this is what they needed. I guess this is what they needed, so I ain't mad at it. Now I have no opinion on it.
I mean, I think it's a good pick. What do you guys think the Jags are going to do, man? What do you guys think the Jags? Who's your team?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite team? Comment below. Who's your favorite NFL team? Comment below. And who you think they should take in the first round?
And just real quick, we could talk about the first 4 picks.
Yeah.
So again, we weren't on for the first pick, and we didn't have audio for the second, third, or from picks 2 through 5.
Right.
So initially, the Panthers.
We're moving right along here, man.
Yeah, the draft's moving pretty quick. The Panthers went Bryce Young.
Yep.
Houston went C.J. Stroud. And Houston came back in and got Will Anderson 3, Anthony Richardson 4, and Denzel Witherspoon 5.
Dang, they said Kyler Murray told him to go move up and get him.
Kyler playing video games.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't even know Kyler was watching the draft. I thought he'd been playing Call of Duty or something. That ice is crazy. Hey, we look good on live, by the way. That but he ready. He ready. He promised. Best available. Well, the Raiders are picking up next at 7.
So they can't. We're not sharing this. We're not even sharing the screen. Sorry, guys.
That boy speak Mandarin and Portuguese.
All
right, now we're sharing. My bad.
To Paris Johnson. Meanwhile, now it's time for a look at Mel's best available, brought to you by
And again,
Courtyard by
please
Marriott.
call in. Please
Call in, you guys. Please call in on the big line, baby. Call in.
Don't make me do a fake call.
Still there out of Kentucky. Bijan Robinson. We want to see when's the first.
Who's the most interesting name on the best available right now besides Jalen Carter? Yeah, Will Levis, Bijan Robinson, Christian Gonzalez, and Peter Skoronski.
Jalen Carter, best available. We got Jalen Carter, Will Levis, Beyond Robinson, Christian Gonzalez. All still really great players available.
I think Jalen Carter obviously the best player, but the next best is Christian.
I was low on the Tyree Wilson kid.
Me too. Did you? So you finally watched tape on him?
Terrible tape. Tape
I
was
thought so
terrible.
too. I was watching it
Did you
before we
see it?
came in.
Terrible.
I was watching some before we came in.
I said, what is all this hype, dog? He didn't got no burst.
I'm not seeing it. I'm seeing him getting stonewalled.
Come on. Goodness.
Hey, my namesake. Y'all better go get my namesake.
Come on. Oh.
With the Z.
Get
Gonzalez
that,
with
get
the
that
Z.
Gonzalez, cuz.
With the
Stop
Z.
playing.
He ready. He already know where he going.
Tell him to get right.
But you can't be drinking Aquafina, though.
We just don't have playmakers
Can't be
on the
drinking
defensive side of the
Aquafina.
football. We got to get Max Crosby some help.
Hey.
He can't just rush.
Hey.
Come on, man. We appreciate everybody tuning in, man. We're going through the picks here. Please give us a call and call in. Let me see if there's any. Oh, we got comments.
You know, you're trying to improve the pass.
Let's see. Hey,
Big Chuck.
Big Chuck, what's going on, baby?
Big Chuck.
He said, I bet Eli smoking Jay with his.
Hey, straight up. You know Eli.
Hey.
Smoking that Zaza.
Come on, man.
Chuck, call
what
in.
they do? Call in, man.
It's about
Call in,
how
Chuck.
Josh feel about his program
Stop
at
playing.
this point.
Stop
When he
playing.
hits
I'm
short
not
back, if he has
playing.
the
We lied,
resources to
dog.
Go ahead and say, hey, look, we have the people along the defensive line, which he may.
Yes.
He may have some people on the defensive line that can say,
Man,
hey,
who is the DJ at the draft?
I don't know.
You hear that, Joe?
I don't know any podcast in Jacksonville that's live streaming right now.
Oh, no.
I believe
not
that
at
this
all.
is the only sports podcast that's live streaming in Jacksonville right now. It's raining outside. I mean, I feel like we're giving you the coverage that you need and that you've been asking for. Live, right? I
Nobody
mean,
else is doing
give us a
this.
call in.
Show some love, man.
Show some love, man. This is fun. Talk about whatever you want to talk about. Call in. We'll take a shot together. I got my dog Jay coming. Jay about to come. He about to bring that 1800
shots.
Yeah, about to bring that 1800. We about to get this. Listen, we're gonna be out here for a little while, man. This might get a little hairy here. All right,
Yes, sir.
but we're just gonna roll with it.
Yes, sir.
He is the wild card
Yes,
here.
sir.
Because I'll tell you what, as far as pressure percentage,
We got unlimited streaming here. We good to go.
Some unique things. It's just, this is one of those.
So
times
where are the
I'll tell you
Raiders
what,
going?
Josh McDaniels has to get with his medical staff.
I said
and say,
in my
hey,
mock
look,
draft, I'm going to
just
reference
tell
my
me
mock
what we're
draft
dealing
again.
with here. When will he
I had
be
Will
ready?
Levis
What
actually
could be the
going here.
possibility of him
I feel like Josh
re-injuring us not
McDaniels is the
having
type
it
of coach
because we
that
need him on the
would
field.
say Will Levis is my
You're
guy.
right. If you want to build it
It's
from
terrible.
the back,
I wouldn't be
I
surprised.
believe
That's
in
terrible.
This is a
But
guy
who else would they get?
Can we just say that? Can I just say
I mean,
that?
he's a terrible
That's
coach.
absolutely terrible.
He's a terrible
If not,
coach.
Go at corner.
You think he's bad?
He's a terrible head coach, not a bad offensive line.
So was everything pretty much just a product of Tom Brady on the field?
In the previous 10 years,
Tom Brady made everybody look good. Is that what we're?
I
Is that
think
kinda how we're
over
feeling about it?
time, over time, that's how it ended up being.
I
Like,
feel like that has us like a lot closer together.
yeah, but I don't feel that close.
I don't feel
to
that
you.
close.
I mean, I love you and all that.
Yeah, I love you too, dog. But this got us like looks like we're right together, but
It's like we're basically cuddling
Right,
right now.
right.
So he showed the ball skills this year. He can't bounce back from that subpar performance against Georgia.
All right.
Heck of a year
Pick is in.
for the Oregon
Pick is
Ducks.
in. So
I mean,
we're at
just
number
think about
7
getting
already.
Matt Crosby
What
against
time is
Chandler
it?
Jones.
Not,
And you
man, they're
still get
moving.
his
They're moving.
27th in sacks.
It's only 9 o'clock. They're
So you
already
know
at pick
that right
7.
now
They didn't get a lot out of Chandler, though.
Yeah, that's true. I think
Oh,
that's
they
what I'm
could
saying
go
right
DN.
there.
I
That's why
didn't think
pass
about
rusher
that.
has to be in consideration here. This will be a.
Here's what I will say: no matter who it is, he will get booed in this.
You think they
city.
getting Jalen?
There's very little question. The fans. in
Well, they
Carter?
said DN.
Is
but
Carter's still on the board? There's no way. It's got to be
he
Jalen
has
right
to,
here.
it has
This
to be.
pick has to
Or
be
a
Jalen.
quarterback.
There's no way.
In the 2023 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Tyree Wilson.
No. Oh, they're destined, bro. They're
And they
destined.
took a lead.
There he is, a transfer.
Good luck, Oakland
they're
or
destined.
Las Vegas.
They're destined to be trash forever.
15.5 tackles.
Good luck, Las
Forever.
Vegas.
43
That's a
pressures
terrible pick.
before
Don't
breaking
ever
the
trust the
40.
D lineman
7
from the Big
sacks.
12.
Come on.
Red Raiders' first
Unless it's Von Miller.
American
Terrible. If you're a Raiders fan, sound off right now, man. If you're a Raiders fan, hit us in the comments, man. Sound off.
But
We're gonna play your comment.
And his ice
If you're a Raiders fan, we will
come
come on in here and sound off, man. Come on.
in sidebar, it looked like him and Anthony Richardson went to the same jeweler.
What? A-Rich had a chomp?
Really impressive performances.
He was chomped out?
Hey,
No.
Rich was iced out.
He got new. Oh, that nigga got new money.
He was
That
iced
nigga
out.
got new money. Damn.
Shout out
Bro, wait, he was at the draft though, right?
Yeah.
Non-contact. He's left defensive end on that
Oh, we
play
missed-
and a pass
no,
rush
okay.
goes
I'm telling you, bro.
Nah,
I'm telling you, bro.
We gonna have to watch that shit back, cause I gotta see my
Watch
dog.
it. He was ice. He was ice.
He was ice.
He was ice.
Ooh, that bitch said AR.
I think it said AR, or it may have said AR or AR-15. But I'm pretty sure it was just
Ooh,
AR.
stop playing.
And he had the turtleneck flow.
Damn.
That boy was ice.
Some were, but I'll tell you what, the talent's undeniable.
Let me just say
Coaching
this.
for him is gonna be very
We're talking
important.
top
To me,
5
the
for
best
Anthony
4-3 defensive
Richardson
end in the draft.
in the
You can
NFL
line up with a
draft.
5 technique, which is outside the tackle.
Carson
You can
Beck's
put
looking
it
at this right now.
which is a 6 technique.
Jeff Sims is looking. All these guys train together. Everybody who trains together at 6 points is watching this right now, and they can actually touch the guy who went top 5 in the draft. You can see it. It's tangible. And he's going to train there every offseason. You know what I mean? I think that's so powerful for everybody that's coming up. High school kids are going to be in there. You know what I mean? They're going to actually be able to see and touch a first top 5 pick where they want to get to.
So
That's huge.
That's huge.
That's huge. And shouts out to our guy. Shout out to our guy Denny Thompson, man. Congratulations on you having your first top 5 pick
Yes,
in the NFL draft, man.
Yes, sir.
Congrats.
Yes,
That's
sir.
2 years in a row. You got Brock Purdy last year.
See, that's
Rod Purdy was his guy.
He's physically so good.
I mean,
we saw what Brock did.
The stock for 6 points is going up, man. I'm telling you, he's doing it the right way over there.
Bear hug again.
I don't like this Tyree Wilson kid though. I'm just gonna say that. Jalen Carter, I think, is an easy pick for Atlanta right now.
Ooh, is his character issues that much?
Goes back to Atlanta, right down the street to
I
Athens.
think that's my mock draft.
Right down the street to Athens.
I don't think that would be good for him. If you're saying character issues, I don't think that would be good for him.
No,
to stay home. If that's your thought process, I don't think so. I like that pick there, but ooh, look at his piece. Look at the cute. Ooh. Why these boys iced out this year, bro? I don't feel like they was iced out like that before. But again,
I would love to have a draft pick on here though. After they get picked, try to see if we can get. We're gonna try to see if we can get in contact with somebody. Maybe not tonight, but there's a ton of local guys that are in this draft.
Or a draft.
You got Demario Douglas. We'd love to have a draft hopeful on the show and be able to talk to them and kind of get their thoughts as they go through this process, man. That'd be so cool.
You know what's sad? People on Earth
And I know that'd be great content for you guys as well. So I'm just tripping out that we got this
This is huge.
audio in the live stream, man.
This is
Like,
huge.
come on. This is literally like a new level for us as a podcast.
Leveling up, y'all.
Leveling up, man. This is a new level. Definitely.
You got issues, Quill.
Leveling up for sure.
But call in, man. We're still waiting on that call. It works. We just tried it. It works.
The bill was paid.
The phone line works.
The bill was paid, yo.
You come in straight live to the show right now.
Interesting.
Numbers at the bottom of the screen.
That's right. The number is right here, right at the bottom of the screen here.
For my car keys.
Such a
The
rich
call-in
history.
number.
This won't do well at auction, but at AT&T, it's worth a brand new Samsung Galaxy S23.
Wait, really? What about this?
AT&T's deal is back. Everyone gets a
VC's
free new
going down
Samsung
'cause
Galaxy
the slide is
S23
low.
with the Galaxy phone trade-in. Any year, any condition.
Look, y'all finna make me go to Facebook. I'm finna have to make a post.
Come on, Mark.
Tell y'all to
Did
call
you share
in.
it? Did you share the live stream?
I'm gonna share the live
It's on my
stream
page.
right
Come
now.
on. Come on, Mark.
Come on.
Come on, man.
Been too focused on my live.
Come on. I think we're on Twitter too. Let's see how Twitter
All
looks.
of us.
Twitter.
It affected the entire country.
The
Twitter.
government refuses to take responsibility for its actions. David Koresh, he was never going to surrender.
Somebody has to fight back.
They talk about a holy war that's coming.
You realize who we are?
I think we helped create the monster we're trying to stop.
Come on, man. Somebody call in. How we feeling about these picks, man? What the Jazz gonna do?
Only on Showtime. And now stream Showtime on Paramount Plus.
What's good?
We'll help get that fixed.
What's up, man? We live on Facebook. Live on everything. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Live during the
A
draft.
real production.
Yeah, chilling, bro. Make yourself comfortable, man. Yeah. Move anything you want. Make yourself
Yeah, if you want to say something, shit.
He gonna get on during the Eagles pick 10.
Oh yeah, he is an Eagles fan,
He's
bro.
gonna have to hop on during the Eagles pick, bro.
I forgot, bro.
Put on for the Eagles, man. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Y'all finna get some slaw.
Yeah.
Y'all finna get some slaw.
And behind the scenes access all off season.
Just trying to build that consistency.
I know.
Get it all for $4.99 this offseason.
Guys, we are live. My guy Jay just got here.
Yes, sir.
He brought the vibes. He brought
He's
the
an Eagles fan,
He
but
an
that's
Eagles
okay.
fan, and he got
That's
the St.
okay.
He an Eagles fan, but he got
he
the St.
repping the
Louis
Lou.
hat on.
He
All right, he repping the Lou. All right. Come on, get on in here, man. You guys were commenting. Let's get some more comments. Let's get some more stuff going in here. Let's get the vibes flowing.
Despite the top two names, Will Anderson and Tyree Wilson, already being off the board. We'll see if the Falcons
Yeah, the cups are right there.
that direction.
We are at pick 8, the Falcons. You still got Jalen Carter on the board, Beyond Robinson, among a few others. I can't, man. Can you believe the Texans went 2 and 3? They traded back into the first. They got C.J. Stroud, bro.
How tough is the AFC South?
Colts got Anthony Richardson. Oh, it's some drinks in there too, in the fridge. If you need a mixer. Oh, you good? Are you good?
part
Oh,
of this.
all right.
Many ballparks. Here
Yeah.
we go. Here's Roger Goodell.
You don't need that. You don't need that.
For the Atlanta Falcons pick, I'm
No, I'm saying you don't
joined
need a
by
chaser
Chris
with
and
that.
Shane from
Yeah.
Big Brothers Big Sisters of Kansas City.
Roger Goodell ain't crack no joke shit, man. Just trying to move. He just trying to move on through.
Go home,
The
Roger.
NFL and its teams work closely with Big Brothers Big Sisters of America.
Eagles
Part of
pick
our work on
10.
social
Titans
justice
at
through our
11.
initiative, Inspire Change.
They were kind of mocking Hendon Hooker.
supporters of the
Do you think he
and
goes
they're
that
thrilled
high?
to have Chris and Shane making their
Out of
pick.
Tennessee?
Okay, guys,
No.
take it away.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't do it, but I wouldn't be surprised.
The pick is in. Atlanta, what you got?
Hendon Hooker's old as crap.
Dirty Birds, what you got? Where my Atlanta Falcons fans at, man? Chime in. Who we got?
Don't make me bust out the Dirty Bird.
Yeah, we're gonna be in here for a while.
He look like he on a spelling bee.
NFL draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Bijan Robinson.
Oh!
Hey.
Beyond Robinson.
Arthur Smith
Hey.
strikes.
Yes, sir.
Holy smoke! In a word,
That might be the best. Cheers, man. Salute, draft night. Let's get it.
18
Salute.
Unanimous All-American, won the Doak Walker Award. Also caught 60 balls in his 3 seasons, so he brings that too.
You in there? You right here on the edge. My dog Jay in here, man. Yes, sir.
Lewis. It is Bijan Robinson.
Yes, sir. You want to say
Here, talk some Eagles real quick. Talk about the
talk some Eagles, man. How you feel?
the Jalen signing real quick.
Home run speed, catch the ball to the back. You name it, he's got it.
Let him get that drink in. Let him get that drink in.
Okay. You gotta get used to the light real quick. And the Bears are trading their pick right now.
Chicago's trading the number.
Hey, you got to get right now. The Eagles just traded.
Just traded up to number 9.
They traded to the Bears for
traded
number
up
9.
a pick
So they're
for number 9.
15 pounds at 5'11", so he is
So it's still Jalen Carter on the board. Will Levis.
They're gonna get Carter. They're gonna
Jackson Smith and
running
Jigba.
this halfback seam.
They could
And
go.
look at the adjustment
Well,
to
they
be able to
wouldn't
catch
go
the ball
receiver.
back
Right?
across his body. He's going to be asked to do it all, and then in pass
So
protection, the
they,
number one thing
whoever
that
they
all young
wanted,
running backs struggle with, he's going to stand in there, sink his rear end, hit a rising
whoever
low,
they
low
wanted,
high,
they was
stick and
like,
stay,
shit,
and then the
let's go
big
get him.
playability. Can you create plus 10-yard runs, which is what they measure running backs by? If you can hit plus 20,
I feel bad for Bijan. He's gonna get the Damian Pierce treatment next year.
This is an Arthur Smith.
They stacking that box after week 3.
He's used to having one. Now he's got one.
He wore the number 5 because his football idol was Reggie Bush. We'll talk more about him in a moment, but first,
Finish that thing. Go ahead, finish that thing.
The Philadelphia Eagles have moved up to number 9.
Bro, come on, man.
I be lit off the beer.
100,000. Yeah, let's go. We blacked out at pick 15. I don't know what happened after that.
The Eagles picks last year, Jordan Davis and Nakobe Dean. The Eagles have done a lot of work on him. This is later than people thought Jalen Carter would go. We'll see if he winds up being the pick, Greeny.
All right, so again, this is that 9
So
spot
they must
that
be getting
originally
Jalen.
had been possessed
So
by
3
Carolina.
Georgia guys. They got
up to get to number 1,
Nakobe
and so
Dean
it was
last
the
year.
Bears, and now the move here to
They
Philadelphia.
got big
Where
fella.
they going?
We talked about when he had the leadership.
They're talking about him going Jalen Carter.
Jordan Davis played for now. Green, that being Jalen Carter, the Philadelphia Eagles. So
All right, man. We're getting instant reaction right here from the Eagles fan.
If Booger say they gonna get him, they gonna get him.
Come on, man. You should have wear your jersey, your hat, everything. He got the ice though, so he think he about to go high.
He got Drew Rosenhaus. He going high. Drew the agent. Drew the agent. Hey, he taking care of that boy, but that ice is crazy.
Algier had a good back. This defense still has major issues. I could say
them boys standing up.
Again, Derrick Henry, Arthur Smith. I get that. Is it a luxury?
Hey, fellas, no ties.
I don't think it's gonna be him.
No ties, fellas.
I don't think it's gonna be him.
You already have a good back in Algier.
That looked like the white.
Sitting there for a secondary.
Never mind, I can't say what I want to say.
With Atlanta, nobody ran the football in the National Football League more than Atlanta. So yeah, Algier.
Booger said they getting Jalen, so I'm going with Booger.
Bijan Robinson, who I think is a combination between Saquon Barkley and Christian McCaffrey, because Steve Sarkisian said he was the best receiver on the team. I think that's too much to pass up.
You know what? And you know,
Cool.
look, I think we forget just how look, Saquon was like one of one type of talent. Like Adrian Peterson, those
So
type of
is
guys.
Bijan Saquon?
That discussion there. I'm with you, Mel. Mel's converted me. Okay? I'm one of these guys who now believes, look, there's just too much evidence that suggests that in the top of the second, late first, you can get running backs who are going to be
Number 8
Pro Bowlers,
overall?
who are going to be MVP candidates. Look, Arthur Smith had one in Derrick Henry, who was a second rounder down in Tennessee. So he knows.
That's like
But I'll tell
Zeke.
you what, moving
You're
forward to
expecting
this
like
pick here with
Zeke-esque
Philadelphia,
production.
You think about the veteran
That's
presence
tough.
they have on the defensive line.
Yeah, he
it would
could
be
do it, though.
perfect to absorb a guy like Jalen Carter. Fletcher Cox.
I think Zeke going
Remember that,
to.
guy, remember that name, too.
Guy Subway's taking us down to the
I want
stage
him to
with
come back
Susie,
to the
who's with
Cowboys
Bijan.
on the
Susie.
discount.
Another childhood dream comes
he
true.
might be a backup
Comes
for the
true. How
Eagles.
does this all tie back to
I mean,
your
I think that would be
granddad,
best
Cleo?
case scenario for y'all. If y'all can
Well, first
still
of all, I just want to say give honor to God for blessing me to be here with everybody and
Bro,
giving
that
me the gifts to be out here.
snapback is
and my grandpa,
fire.
he's so ecstatic right now, and just doing it with him and being a part with him, it's so incredible, so amazing. But can't wait to celebrate it with him and see what he says.
You've already been doing community work in Austin. What
ma'am.
should the Atlanta community know about what they're getting in Bijan Robinson?
Oh, I mean, they're just getting.
They
such a
definitely
positive
all
guy,
went to the
that
same
obviously
jeweler.
loves football, but wants to help the city, just grow even more than it already is.
That
And,
thing's
for me,
shining,
my
bro.
heart
That
is
thing
out there for
flickering like-
everybody, and I'm gonna bring my faith and
Like
my,
a wishing
my positivity,
star.
my happiness, and smile to every kid, every teenager, every adult,
advance.
everybody out there. So I hope they accept me for me, and it's gonna be a great time.
Welcome to the NFL.
Thank you.
Oh, that's true.
Thank you, Lewis.
Yeah, look, when you're just talking about Philadelphia and them being on the clock right now, and we're having this discussion about Jalen Carter. I mean, just think of
On
some
the
of the other
back end,
names.
I
Brandon
need that,
Graham,
but
Fletcher Cox.
they
I
went
mean,
to Raheem.
Hassan Reddick. These guys are all pros. When you talk about strong
Now the Eagles up
personalities,
next, the
they
Super
want
Bowl
to
runner-ups.
really
Up,
take a
baby.
young player and say, hey, look, this is how we do
Real
it. We were
man,
a
we're
couple snaps away
man.
from
Shout
winning
out to
the Super
Mike
Bowl.
Bain.
No one's going to wreck what we got going on here. It would be perfect.
I gotta take the whole hat off because
Bears
man,
move back
don't
one
even look
spot
right.
here, and as you see, they pick up a fourth-round pick for next season. Philadelphia wanting to be aggressive in this spot, moving up one.
If
place,
it's not
maybe
Jalen
believing
Carter, we're
someone
taking
else
some
was
more
going
shots.
to come up and take a player that they were interested in. Again, a lot of signals here. Maybe
If it's not Jalen Carter, we're taking another shot.
Mel Kiper's number one player on his big board. Mel, that does seem the direction that might make sense here, but we've not yet heard anything official.
The Eagles tend to want to invest
Y'all
in
call
the
in,
trenches
man.
in these first-round picks. I thought it'd be interesting if
Sorry,
Bijan
we
was
about to be
there.
outside the top 10 and y'all haven't called yet.
Lineman out of Northwestern is the kind of guy they need.
Oh,
in
God.
there. Obviously, Jalen Carter in the mix as well.
Let's find out right now. Here's the commission.
Let's do it.
Okay.
The Chicago Bears have traded the 9th pick
Get a shot
to the
ready. They about
Philadelphia
to pick
Eagles.
somebody stupid.
With the 9th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Philadelphia Eagles select Jalen Carter.
Let's go.
Defensive tackle, Georgia.
Let's
He had
go.
no shot. No shot.
The football part of his story is easy.
Hey,
Six
go.
sacks, 100
You better thank
tackles,
Drew. You almost messed it up,
three
boy.
sensational seasons at Georgia. A former
Nah,
five-star
real talk. You
recruit
did it.
out of
You did it by
Apopka,
yourself,
Florida.
man.
But as we discussed earlier,
And he out of
at
Florida?
great length, the complicated part of the story, pleading no contest to charges of reckless driving and racing, stemming from an incident in which two people
tough.
were killed. So this was, in its own way, the most difficult decision of this draft.
Big boy.
Terry Shefty and Chris Mortensen for the insight into how it was
At least
made. Guys,
y'all going back at least the conference final.
Of course, they got to bring up the DUI.
And the
You know, just to remind y'all. Just to remind y'all.
They got to get his. I wonder if he got his weight under
Put
control.
Jalen Carter on the phone with the Eagles to try to
I'm sure they'll put
He's
something
a,
in his
he's a,
contract.
he's a different kind of. He's a different kind of like player though. He's like a.
Jalen Carter, when the board fell the
He's
way
got
it
like
did,
the slim
he was the
upper
one
body
player there
build,
that
but
they
like
loved,
dumb,
and they
like
decided to
strong
move up
power.
one
You know what I mean?
slot
From the
to
legs,
take
like.
him.
But he was a tough discussion for a lot of teams.
With all that being said, with everything that was going on with him in the
Yeah.
offseason, I'm happy off the board.
He's still a kid. He's still a kid, man. He's a kid. 20-year-old kid. He did not redshirt. He's 20 years old. He ain't even 21 yet.
We done all made that mistake, man. Like we ain't all, you know, not to that caliber, but we've all made that mistake.
Yeah.
And that's Sioux
He
Five.
look like he look like he got his stuff under control, man. He got his weight back.
This football team,
Yeah, I think
this Georgia defense, this overall team.
it's just a lot. It's just a lot going on. Probably can't imagine what's going through his head right
Jalen
now.
Carter came back and
I'm
played.
about
and
to
he
give
really
me a
assisted
drink.
the team. He had 31 quarterback hurries. As I say, they give away hurries at Georgia like they give away candy on Halloween. But again,
You
Jalen
taking
Carter
mama out the
was
hood,
back.
man.
credit with 32 tackles.
Man, he from
I'll tell you
Apopka.
what,
You remember we went to that game?
315
Yeah.
pounds,
Remember?
315
Where he was
pounds.
playing? We saw him
playing
play.
Mandarin.
And he went to Orlando.
He's from Orlando.
He's from Orlando.
You saw him playing high school.
Yeah, in the playoffs.
Against our
He played running back. Played, yeah.
He was smooth,
yeah.
bro. He was smooth. Real nice.
Running back, D tackle. And he pretty much played from day one when he went to Georgia too.
Locker room leadership to make it happen with Jalen.
And that's, if he would go anywhere, that's probably the best
He's
place
got,
for him.
he's got plenty of leadership in that locker room, man. They're gonna put their arms around
How
him.
about the irony? He went to Apopka High School in Orlando, Florida. You know who else went there? Warren Sapp. You know who fell in the draft also?
Warren Sapp.
And he's a Hall of Famer.
Warren
You
Sapp
see
went
the
there.
emotion
Yes.
on the young man's face. It means something to him. So whatever happened off the field, let's hope the organization feel it. We talked about the structure. They can take care of this young man because he's got that type of potential. He can play with power.
Yeah, he got Hall of Fame potential. He's nice.
He is in the National Football League. You got to be able to do it snap in and snap out. He's about 15.
Is he a set guy or is he just holding down the line?
You hear the music they got?
Yeah, you said I keep bobbing my head.
Yeah. Hey, DJ Five.
Led the room. The guy that is now in Philadelphia.
But is Jalen Carter a set guy or is he hold the line firm type of
Taking
guy?
us back down to the stage. Susie is with Jalen Carter. Susie.
Jalen, you're arguably the most talented player on the best team in the country, but this process felt unpredictable.
How you feeling, man?
Best team in the country. You
describe
heard what she just said. Best team in the
you've gone
country.
through over the last few months?
I don't know.
Let's
It's
go.
a lot. It's a lot. I just want to thank God. I want to thank my mom, thank my family for being out here for me and supporting me. And you know, it's time to work. The Eagles got the best.
Go Cowboys, by the way.
I'm for the short.
The Eagles guys got on the phone with you today. What did you tell them?
And I told them they got the best player in the job. And you know, day one when I get there, it's time to work. And we're going to win the Super Bowl.
Let's
And
go.
you've got former teammates there already. What does that
Big
mean?
statement.
That means a lot. Jordan Davis and Kobe Dean. You know, I'm for the come there, talk to them guys, and we for the win.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, let's
Fly,
show you,
Eagles,
get your
fly.
thoughts here on Jalen Carter. Let's show you just how special the performance from this young man was.
We getting ready to go win this chip.
This guy,
bro.
I'm telling you, it's like a man playing with boys. His quickness, when you talked about, I mean, just look at that forearm shift right there. I mean, he's going against offensive linemen now who are 3'10", 315, and he's just throwing them around. And then look at this bull rush. That push-pull. You push him, you get him off balance and jerk him, throw him on the ground. He's got the arm over. He can get on an edge now. He can take an edge and win with it as far as on third down and getting pressure on the quarterback. But I'll tell you what, between him and Jordan Davis now in Philadelphia, when you think of that combination, I can tell you this, Brandon Graham and Fletcher Cox, the veterans along that defensive line, will get this young man ready to go. They will not allow him to lower the standard in Philly. And if he holds up his end of the bargain, they are monstrous across the D-line because it's just highlight after highlight with this guy, Book. That right there at 315 pounds, it's effortless. Effortless.
And for a team that led the National Football League in sacks with 70 sacks, this is a position of strength. So they take a strength and they add to it. And now they have the ability to be one of the most physical units, not only offensively, but defensively.
Definitely coming out of the NFC.
I love the pick for the Philadelphia Eagles. And this young man has got to go in and approach the game like a professional. If he does that, the sky's the limit.
Yeah, just to reiterate, the last two times this happened, Warren Sapp, number 3 on my board, dropped to 12. Right, turned out to be a great player. Laramie Tunsil, number 1 on the board, dropped to 13, turned out to be a heck of a player. Jalen Carter, number 1 on the board, drops to 9. We'll see if he's 3 in a row. The drop because of character concerns will turn out to be really good players.
That's what wins games.
No, I'm just looking. Philadelphia has followed their MO to a T ever since Jeffrey Lurie has owned this team. Build it inside out, front to back, man. They don't deviate.
All right, the Chicago Bears moved back one spot, and they're ready to make the 10th pick in this draft after Jalen Carter went 9 to Philadelphia. Here we go.
With the 10th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select Darnell Wright, offensive tackle, Tennessee.
We'll be right back, guys.
Second
Oh,
tackle
Darnell Wright.
of our night goes off the
Damn.
board. A unanimous first-team
Damn,
All-SEC
he went
player,
10.
finishing up a terrific
Oh, boy,
career
that we
in which
thought
he
was
played
going to
a
go to
lot and
24.
all
He
over
went
the line.
10.
Started 27
We thought the
games at
Jaguars
right
were going to have a
tackle,
chance to
13
get
at
him.
left, 2 at right
No way.
guard. In all, he played over 2,700 snaps in his
Wow.
4
Went to the
years.
Bears.
Lewis, great size
Darnell
and
Wright
power,
went to the
originally a
Bears.
5-star recruit out of Huntington,
Tennessee,
West Virginia.
And look, I believe that this young man, when it's all said and
tackle,
done,
yeah.
has the ability to be the best player in this draft. At 6'5", 333 pounds, almost cracked 5 flat in the 40-yard dash. He is big, mean, nasty. Ask Will Anderson. I asked Will Anderson, who's the best player you played against? He instantly said, oh, that offensive tackle from Tennessee. I said, Darnell Wright, huh? Yeah, he's got feet, he's got punch, he's got lateral agility.
That's a good pick for Justin
Fields. He can knock you off the football and knock you
needs some
That's
protection.
Brian Brzee right there. He's taking him on the other side of the center, 5 yards downfield. And as far as being a mauler, look, he's going to finish it, even in pass pro. If you let up at all and you don't get off, he's going to put you on the ground like that. He's going to put his helmet right in your chest. And I can tell you this, as far as recovery, Book, I'm telling you, if you were rushing against this guy, you're sitting there going, well, where should I go? What do? I can't run down the middle. I can't get on his edge. And if I get out in space and I'm a second-level player, make sure your chin strap's bubble.
What is Tennessee going to do, y'all?
Because that's what will happen to you.
And just like Arizona getting Paris Johnson protecting the quarterback, Chicago gets the tackle to
that boy moving.
Justin Fields. He was sacked 55 times last year. You got to protect the quarterback, and they got a guy that adds a mean.
Look at his feet. That's 333 pounds, folks.
He's like typewriter, baby.
I'm telling you,
guys, it wasn't just Will Anderson Jr. He neutralized LSU's DJ
Absolutely.
as well.
That's a real good pick for Justin Fields. For real.
Will probably be a second-round pick coming off the edge of the Tennessee Vols program. He had 27 starts at right tackle, 13 at left tackle, 2 at guard. This is Ryan Poles, GM, saying,
It just went from extra large to
plug and play. Day one, plug and play.
Look, let's face it, Justin Fields spent most of last season running for his life. So one of the things they desperately needed was to get him some protection, and they do. Number 11 in Tennessee is next. It's the NFL Draft from Kansas City.
I'm going home. Tell the world that I'm coming
George Foreman ain't no new champ. He is the new chump.
Big George Foreman is
We
a
gotta watch
great
that.
American story.
You made me.
You gotta watch that Boston game too, though.
The risk is
Real talk. I really wanted to pull that out on my phone, but I'm trying to stay locked in.
I'm Peter
Definitely
Davidson.
gotta watch.
Because
They definitely
before
have to
11 a.m.,
close out
I like
the
to keep it
Right.
toned down.
Well,
and
okay,
simple,
so
just like
since
Taco
we're in the
Bell
commercial
breakfast
break,
with fluffy eggs, sausage,
we just
and a
gonna talk
crispy
basketball
hash
real
brown.
quick.
Isn't that right, co-host Rhonda?
Is Memphis gonna get game 6?
I don't know.
LeBron gonna close it out? He has
Is
to.
it
LeBron
bad
finna
to
go
swallow the
stupid.
lime in your
He has
Corona?
to.
I feel like
Andy, did you swallow
with
your
his
lime?
experience, he has to go stupid.
He has
You
to.
know what I'm saying? He has to like.
That was arguably his worst
He
game.
definitely did.
Oh,
It's
for
all
sure.
right. Lime's
But
on
he had to like I feel like this next game.
What if buildings could
you gonna
tell
have
you
to
how they
show
could be more
child,
efficient?
I'm listening.
Well, with IBM, you can use software to help you connect and analyze data from HVACs to elevators to lights.
What if we use AI-driven insights?
Oh yeah, they talk too much. They talk too much.
They're not even there yet. Y'all ain't even
Saving
won.
energy,
You know what I'm saying? So
money.
it's like,
And emissions.
Brian gonna
That's
stun
a big
'em.
one. Now you've built something
And then,
better for
I
everyone.
think
That's the sustainability solution
year-
IBM and a global real estate company created.
I mean,
what will you create?
it's so
IBM.
hard,
Let's
bro.
create.
Cause like Shaw and Bane just getting whatever they want, bro. Like, they just go into a spot and just
No, what does that mean?
man, Jaw trying to jump over everybody.
Hey, when I saw him jump over Brian, I was like,
I thought Brown would concuss. Not this last game, but game 4 when he flipped Braun. I'm like, bro,
You're gonna need more
you can't hurt the king, bro. I don't even like LeBron like that, but you can't hurt the king, bro.
Dip into Typhoon Cove.
But
The metro area's most
they
outrageous.
definitely have to close it out. They can't let it go back to Memphis.
Oh no, they go back to Memphis. It's going crazy. You already know they in the crowd.
We did
Whoa,
actually
that
go to-
trick.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? It's
Hey.
going down. Like,
but
it's not gonna be. It's just like
with the Subway series, an all-star menu of delicious subs.
What's the name
like
of them
number
going
6,
down?
the Boss, meatballs with marinara and pepperoni.
I get
Milwaukee,
asked so many times,
yeah.
Who's the boss?
who
If
would
you
have
get
thought
the
that?
Boss,
Man,
you
listen.
are
The
the
top
Boss.
seed,
Try
they
Subway's
got top-
I was probably the only.
Dropped by 8.
I was probably the only person believed in Miami, bro. Cause Miami did it before. Like I think that's. I was probably the only. person. They had a chance. I didn't think they didn't have it. I think that's. I was probably the only because they swept them. I want to say they swept them. Like I didn't like a 5-game series in the bubble. Yeah, I'll be because they swept them. I want to say they swept with Miami.
Presented by
I like Jimbo. I like Jimbo, and I like what they do over there.
Welcome back to Kansas City, where the
They ain't have
Tennessee
Hero.
Titans
And I know this is NFL draft, but it was a little commercial break.
That
But
they've drafted since 2017.
But yeah,
They were the only
we'll
team
definitely
in the
check
NFL
in
that
with the
didn't score
NBA
30
playoffs
points
too.
in any game last year. So clearly they
But
need
this
help
is
on the
a big
offensive
pick.
Get ready
side.
to tap out.
They have the aging
Go to
quarterback in
this
Ryan
Boston
Tannehill. They have
game.
the young quarterback whom they
But
drafted
it's time for
last
Tennessee,
year.
our
Not
hated
quite clear
rivals.
whether or not he is the future there in Tennessee.
Their quarterback situation's in limbo right now.
That they may be looking to trade up for a
Tannehill, Malik
quarterback, but we
Willis.
believe that was
They might
C.J.
as well keep
Stroud,
Tannehill.
and Houston beat them to it.
Exactly. So now
They
you're looking in
should.
the trenches
I think
again.
that's probably
This
their
offensive line.
That's their best
center
choice.
Better
guard,
option.
Peter Skoronski from Northwestern. We like coming into this whole process. Now, can he be a left tackle? Does he have to
If
kick
they don't go
inside the guard at
quarterback-
6'3.5" with short arms? You look at that Skoronski and what he did at Northwestern.
I don't know who they
Solid
getting,
career,
but they got this
outstanding
random
career. But
black
David
dude in the
Ojabo,
middle of all
2021
this right
was
here.
Gave him trouble. So I'm projecting him to guard.
I think that's their
Maybe
GM.
left tackle. Some think he can be a left tackle. Boog, what do you think?
You know he
I think
running
he's going to
shit.
go to guard, much like Zach Martin with the Cowboys. He was a tackle. They brought him in, and now he's an all-star type guard. And if you look at Tennessee, they got Andre Dillon at tackle, Nicholas Petit at tackle. So if they do take a guy like Peter Skoronski, I think he's a plug-and-play guard. Greeny, last year Tennessee started a guard that weighed 250 pounds. They
Oh, you
need
see
some
that
beef
Duuuval in the
inside,
background? You see him?
especially the way that head
You
coach
see
Mike
him?
Vrabel wants to run the football,
Duuuval.
the physical style, how they want to control the line of scrimmage. This pick is screaming interior lineman.
Well, we still haven't had a wide receiver selected. and
Infiltrating
this
the
team was
Tennessee
30th
crowd.
in the NFL in
Right.
receptions and receiving yards last year, and then released their leading
Tennessee's
receiver in
number
Robert
11.
Woods. So they could use help
Man,
in
I'm
a lot
in
of
here,
different
man.
places.
I'm in here, man. What's going on?
And I do see the commissioner making his
Where's
way
Tennessee
through.
going?
Tennessee
Making my
will announce
debut.
their selection, and then the Lions
And again,
are
I'm
on
sorry
the
I have to
clock
say
at
this
number
again. We're
12 here
outside the
after a
top
flurry
10 now. Y'all
of
still
trades.
haven't
So
called
we'll hear
us.
from the Lions after we hear
I'm
from
starting to feel
Tennessee,
some type
and now
of way.
let's hear from the commissioner.
With the 11th pick in the 2023
If they get Will Levis,
NFL
we
draft,
taking this
the
shot.
Tennessee Titans select Peter Skoronski,
Oh, they better have that.
offensive tackle, Northwestern.
Well,
Well, a moment of purple pride,
Well,
if I may, for a
good for
first-round
them.
pick out of Northwestern, who is the only
That's all I can
unanimous
say.
All-American in Northwestern football history.
He's a
And
good-
football
he's a
very
good
much
player,
the
but,
family business for the Skoronskis.
that was
Peter's
more of a pick
grandfather,
where you
Bob,
say,
is a member of the Packers
we're
Hall
set.
of Fame. He was a captain and a
This is a pick
five-time
where you say you're
champion
set right
playing
here.
for Vince
Like, we're good on
Lombardi. I
offense.
spoke to his head coach, Pat
Let's do the
Fitzgerald,
job.
yesterday. Peter Skoronski is a
I don't know where
no-nonsense
Tennessee
young
would have
man.
went at
Now,
this
he didn't
pick,
want any
but
part of the hoopla here. He's in a pizza joint tonight
you know.
with his family.
I'll tell you what, 6'3.5", 313 pounds, very
They
athletic.
definitely
I'll
needed
tell you
an
what,
offensive
very
lineman.
experienced as a run blocker.
I think they had the worst
hand
offensive
placement as a
line in the
drive
league
blocker,
per
sustains
pro
well,
fo-
reaches
pro-
his mark going, gets
per
to
pro
second
football
level,
focus,
and pass
but,
protection, you know, lacking the ideal length. You better
don't
be
know.
a great technician with excellent footwork.
He said, "This it?"
He has that
Bruh,
effective
it
punch
don't-
move, mirrors well.
Bro, it done went from
Power
a major
rushers
way
goes in
to
back.
this is
As
it.
I said, David Ojabo gave
Trying
him
to keep
trouble.
y'all, you
It
know
done
what I
went
mean?
from a
Trying to keep y'all even,
I said the
man.
same thing.
I'm trying to keep y'all even,
I
man.
thought he was going to be a top 15 pick. If you need to kick into left tackle where he played at Northwestern
Bro, you
over
know
3,
me.
4, 5 game stretch, your starting left tackle gets hurt.
That shit
I'll
was
take
dumb
that. I'll
heavy.
take
It's a beat there.
that.
He may end up
Look.
exceeding expectations, but 6'3".
Oh, yeah, I still gotta clock in tomorrow.
Most people going into the NFL.
You know,
looking to
I'll-
say, do
I'll-
what you work
I'll
on,
take
which
you
was
there.
an elite left tackle.
So Skoronski goes 11 to Tennessee.
Man,
the Lions,
man.
after several trades,
Man,
are now sitting at
man,
number
listen.
12, and Adam
Listen.
Schefter has more on Detroit. Schefter.
Well, Greeny, the Lions went from 6 to number 12, and they now will be major players in this draft. They are
Adam
scheduled to have
Schefter.
5 of the next 43 picks, and they're looking to add some playmakers on the offensive side of the football. Running back, tight
That boy
end.
pulled up from the
Remember last
logo.
year They traded T.J. Hawkinson to Minnesota. At some point here, there'll be a tight end and then a running back as well, Greeny.
Well, they're also going to be without Jamison Williams, Lewis, for the first 6 games of the season for the suspension.
Big
with
Chuck
the
said
gambling,
something
which is
again.
a devastating
LA.
loss for them. They traded up to draft him a
What'd he
year
say?
ago.
Oh, he
Waited
said something.
through the injury
Oh.
and his recovery from
We said
that.
something
Yeah,
about
yeah.
basketball
Well,
on the
a lot of
commercial.
different places on that offense.
Yes, sir.
Look, they could use some more firepower on
Um,
offense. We haven't seen a
get
wide
30.
receiver go off the board. There's a lot of
Ron Bryan
guys
gonna
who
get.
are
I mean, yeah, he
really
probably gonna
guys
get the
who can play
30
the X,
piece.
the Z, the slot. They can play the flankers.
Jazz, Ringo. Who the hell is Ringo? Is that wide receiver?
That's the corner
Ringo.
from Georgia.
Corner? Oh, Keeley. Yeah. I'm with you on that, Chuck.
They can still use pass rush. I
I'm
don't
with
know
you
if
on
they
Ringo,
feel
bro.
anybody
I
is-
want
LA
Banks.
finished series in game 6. Brown gonna get 30. agree.
The whole board open to him right
We
It's
on
going
it.
back to Memphis.
We on it.
Commissioner with the
It's going back to
Lions.
Memphis.
We on it.
With the 12th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft.
Who they getting?
The Detroit Lions.
Jackson
select
Smith and Jigba.
Jameer Gibbs, running back, Alabama.
Ooh.
Wow.
I like it. Oh
Yo.
my gosh, he just disappointed me.
Off the board. We have not had a single
I'm not going to say why.
That's his agent, bro.
Since
Okay.
That's his agent. Come on.
Now we have
Come on.
2 of them in the
Let's
top
look at it in
12
HD, bro. That's his.
as
Come
the
on now.
Lions take
That
a
has to
running
be.
back.
That's
I hope
agent,
so.
cuz.
Look, Jameer Gibbs, I'm just telling you, when you pair him with
Marcus said he disappointed me.
What do you think, Dan?
Because she said with Granny now.
Oh man.
And I apologize if that is not his grandmother.
Jameer, I'm gonna get Jameer. You going top 10, baby.
I apologize if that's not your grandmother, bro.
His comp to me, obviously, is Alvin Kamara, Christian McCaffrey type.
Nah, his comp ain't. He's different, bro. He's not that big either.
I can see him as an Alvin Kamara.
He's not even 200 pounds though.
I see him as an Alvin Kamara type of guy. I wouldn't have got him right here.
No, I'm gonna give you a comp. You ready?
One of those guys
Work done.
who is a 3-down type of player, and you're gonna have a 3-headed monster.
Work well done.
Work done.
DeAndre Swift can catch the ball to the backfield. Run
Ooh, look at that shit.
Oh my goodness.
Albeit that's against Kansas State, but that was a good move.
And then he said, "All right, see ya."
Yeah, you
Georgia
can use
Tech
him a
let
lot
that
of
man
ways.
go.
You can make him a slot receiver. You can move him wide. He can help out the kick return game.
He gonna be
Touchdown
tough.
Really waiting to happen. So against
He went to
Texas this
Detroit
year,
too. He
9
gonna be
receptions
tough.
for 74 yards and a touchdown. I highlighted that
Look at his
uncharacteristic
ice.
drop
Ja.
in the game.
Oh, he had that was the ice
against
from the
Tennessee. It cost them big
the
time that game, but that's not
the
something we
combine,
saw on
dog.
a regular basis.
They had it.
Rarely
They
saw
had it.
Jameer Gibbs drop
It's
a pass.
full
that's
foot.
NIL ice. That's
He
NIL.
strings multiple cuts together.
Dang,
in one run.
that
And
boy-
he was a heck of a player.
That boy more happy with Jameer Gibbs than who did they
So for
get
Jameer Gibbs, I don't
first?
look at him as just a running back. I look at him as a
think
multi-dimensional
they had a previous
all-purpose
pick,
player.
right?
He's a terrific player. The surprise is not in that it is him. It is that the 2 running backs go this.
That's
early.
normal.
Draft green.
That's
So
normal.
that allows this type of thing to
That's not a
happen.
bad. That's not a bad pick anyway. Any way you slice it, brother.
Nick
That's not a
Saban
bad
is
pick.
not happy that that Georgia Tech helmet is back there. You need to be showing Alabama.
Come on, and he still got the jaw. It might be real drip. Come on,
yeah,
man.
That's real drip for sure.
It might be real drip. That's NIL drip right there, dog. That's NIL bank, huh? We got to keep checking back on this because Chuck sent that a few minutes ago. Where's everybody else
Chuck,
at, man?
call.
Where is everybody else at, man?
Call,
Get in
man.
here, dog. Come on in. Come on in.
I'm about. Come on.
One in 8 people have worked at a McDonald's. That's a lot of technical skills, people skills,
Hi, welcome to McDonald's.
and
Hi,
lifelong
welcome to
skills
McDonald's.
learned on the job and off. That 1 in 8 will
Jay, they
always
still on
have.
halftime? Oh, okay.
For centuries, our kind has stayed hidden.
This worked out
but
just
we've
as I
never
envisioned
faced
it, though.
anything
I envisioned like that.
That's actually going by.
Yeah, I envisioned like that. Camera up top.
This is about the fate of all living things.
That needed to be up off the ground. So that's good.
Let them come.
Bro, they got another Transformers, guys.
I'm done.
Transformers. Right.
I was done after they put Mark Wahlberg in.
DirecTV is a leader in sports, but Jeff doesn't have DirecTV.
Wally.
So he's
What was they?
watching
New Kids on the
baseball
Block.
at his weird neighbor's house.
What's the best available, man? I feel like we gotta go to.
Let's go to Mel
Let's go to the
Kiper
big
real
board
quick.
here, huh?
To get a $200 reward.
Get a little big board
Who we
action.
trust, Mel Kiper or Todd
The
McShay?
cost of homeownership has been a struggle.
Melly.
Utility prices rising. Sweetie, can you practice that somewhere else?
We know for sure Will
Anyway,
Levis is out
like
there.
I was
Jackson
saying, it's
Smith
getting
and
harder and harder to
Jigba.
gain speed and- Hi? Do you mind?
The safety branch.
Well, on the bright
from
side, new
Alabama.
customers who bundle and save with Progressive save over 20% on average.
Christian Gonzalez, yeah.
Sorry,
Dalton
we let them
Kincaid.
practice here on Thursdays.
Best available, Dalton Kincaid. That was your guy.
Because your
I like him.
lives
That's your
are
guy,
forever
man.
entwined.
I went. I had in my mock. I can't even talk right now. In my mock draft, I had him.
That boy said in my mouth. In my mouth. This is what happened.
Oh, edits. Leave that in, coach.
Leave it in.
In my mock draft, I had Dalton going to Green Bay. help out Jordan Love. But
I like him. I like his tape. I like Christian Gonzalez tape too.
I really like Christian Gonzalez.
I think that's maybe where that might be where they go, but I don't think they go. There. They need wideouts, bro. They lost.
Yeah.
They lost.
Well, that's why I say Dalton, tight end. But I also predicted Jackson Smith and Jigba would have been off the board by now. So he's actually still
Nolan
there.
Smith, Jackson
there.
Smith and Jigba.
Zay
Joey
Flowers
Porter,
still there. Joey Porter Jr.
Jordan Addison,
We're back in Kansas City, and as you can see, the Green Bay Packers
Hendon Hooker
have taken over for the moment as the Packers are currently on the clock and set to make their selection.
We'll see. The rest of this first round is going to be interesting. There's still some good players out there still available.
The Green Bay got this pick from the Jets.
Okay. And they finally got the deal done. Took forever.
Yeah.
I think everybody kind of figured the deal would be done by the draft. But, that's good, y'all. That's good. Green Bay is going to have a real interesting season this year. I think, they could really be on the come up, or it could really be rebuild mode in Green Bay.
In the spot where Aaron Rodgers has played so long.
Go
them boys getting litty out there. Green Bay Packers.
In the
It's like, who's this
2023
man in the
NFL
background?
Draft, the Green Bay Packers select Lucas Van Ness,
Really?
defensive end, Iowa.
Really?
Interesting.
Really?
So the
Yeah,
Chicago
interesting.
area
Booger said it
goes
best.
to Green
Interesting.
Bay. He's from Barrington, Illinois. Played hockey
Who?
growing up.
Who?
Played 2 seasons for that outstanding.
That boy from Fontana, Wisconsin.
Some of his teammates call him Hercules, Mel, for reasons
Eeyore and the Bunnies.
really obvious when you look at it. They moved him around.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Does a great job, and he was a defensive end. He was a defensive tackle, played up and down.
He's a Big Ten guy.
11 tackles for loss,
Not
6.5
impressed.
sacks. Now the
Not
athletic
impressed.
They had a good one last
showed
year, though.
at the
What's his
combine.
face?
6'5",
Went to KC.
272 pounds. You see him here, 4.580 ran, was great in the drills. I didn't see
Ran
those
a 4.58.
numbers on a consistent basis. I thought another year at Iowa would have
I mean,
really
he
helped
fits
them.
good to
6'5",
Green Bay.
270. That's a Green
Fits
Bay
good.
guy.
Yeah, he fits good to Green Bay.
Passed on tight end Dalton Kincaid.
And keep in mind, like a lot of these guys, I'm not interested in.
I just don't like, bro. You could have got bro in the
There's so
second
many.
round.
Look at all these good players that are going to be
You could
coming
have
out
got bro in the
board,
third
bro.
round.
That's
Lucas
what I'm
Van
saying.
Ness, they gonna be trash.
That's what I'm saying, bro. There's so many
Green Bay
good
gonna be
players on the
trash.
Broadcast here in a moment. The Jonas brothers
What's the name
just
gonna be
joined
trash
the
for the next
ABC
few years?
telecast.
New England.
There was no room for
They just trash after you have your
Todd McShay
generational
with us over
players.
here, of course,
After that's done, it's over with.
draft analyst
And he's gonna be trash forever.
all year long, and Lucas Van Ness is the pick.
That's it. That's it, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, but they've been good for a long time. Y'all won a lot of championships. Now y'all gonna be trash for the next probably like 50
Y'all
years.
do. Y'all do.
Come on, man.
It's
You know
new
what I'm saying?
blood.
It's just
Yeah.
like
Blood.
moving inside on the outside of the guard and the opponent. He had 7
It's time.
sacks each of the
It's
past
time.
2 seasons. Got better
Tom
this year,
McShay
was
done
more
got old.
disruptive.
It's so cool.
And I love the fact that you hear
Booger
me when
like,
I say
Todd,
Let's
what are you
let's
talking
be
about?
honest. If Todd was black, he'd be done for. With the whole thing he did, bro, on national TV, he was like drunk. You know what I'm saying? He'd be done.
Let me
Come on.
quickly interrupt here because you might see that there is a change.
This
in
man
our
back on the
offense.
broadcast,
There's a
cuz.
change in the
What, he took
They
like a lead on that
they got
trip?
Paul Pierce up out of there.
trade here on a
They
night
got
that we've
Pierce
had
he wasn't
Pierce was
he
at
wasn't
home.
even on
He was minding his
duty.
business.
He wasn't even on
He was at
duty. They
home
got him
minding
up out of
his
there.
business. With some women.
Come on.
I fired that man.
He was like, that wasn't even my house, bro. That was my homie house. Them was his hoes.
He like, bro, I'm a single man. I just got women around me. Y'all fired me, bro.
Nah, bro.
Paul Pierce was wild.
I mean, can we give Mort like a round of applause? He's still alive, man. That dude done been through it.
Yeah, he was like on it. I won't say his deathbed,
But
but
he done been through it.
What makes sense, gentlemen, as we consider what
R.I.P.
they may be
to
doing?
Looking at Pittsburgh, I'm thinking ahead.
Jerry Springer.
It's time to start
R.I.P. to
talking
Jerry
about those
Springer.
A guy that can play the outside
but I was gonna
linebacker
say somebody
position.
else. John
Opposite
Clayton
TJ
from
Watt.
ESPN.
Give
I
them
think he
another
died like
pass
3
rush.
years
They have
ago.
Did he really?
They need
John
somebody
Clayton to
else
do with
calling off the edge.
the
Think
glasses?
about Broderick
Oh, he
Jones.
died
Yeah.
like a
Because
couple
you're
years
jumping
ago.
ahead of the New York
2-3 years
And
ago.
the
at least.
Pittsburgh
But yeah,
Steelers
shout out.
I remember that. Yeah, shout out.
But
Shout out,
definitely
Broderick.
shout out to Jerry Springer, man.
Broderick Jones, because of the Jets sitting
Oh,
there.
listen,
I think that's a pretty
he
tough.
gave us some great times.
And listen, remember, as
I
part
like
of
his
the Aaron
show.
Rodgers deal, they
I like
played
Judge
football
Jerry.
from 13 to 15. the
Like
Jets
regular
did.
Jerry.
And so you're looking at this, and that could be the difference in getting one of these offensive
The
tackles.
Steelers
The
gonna be
Jets and the Steelers know
trash.
that. That's why
Speaking of
they
trash.
need to invest heavily here early in the draft in the offensive line position. They tried to piece deals together
Why do we
over
give
the past
Mike Tomlin so much
and he
credit?
really has
Can
stalled
I
out their
just
running game and put their quarterback on the run. It
do
would
it?
make perfect sense.
Say it.
Wide receiver would make sense. Look, I mean,
They give this man a round of applause for 800. He's never been under 500. Like what? Y'all in the NFL, bro.
Nothing more than to give it to the Jets, right?
8-8
What we
get you
doing?
5.
What we doing?
8-8 get you 5.
He gonna be 8-8 forever.
They didn't like the one guy that was left.
Without the triple B's.
Come on, bro.
Without the 3
They
B's.
ain't win nothing in so long, bro. They ain't won nothing since the year after Coward left, bro. And that
Hey,
man
he still
been,
got
that
his
man been their
job.
coach for about 13 years, ain't done nothing.
And I
Just
want
like
him.
Mike McCarthy got fired. Come on, man. He won in 2010.
Yeah. And we ain't calling for jobs and stuff.
We're
but
not calling for no jobs, but come on, bro. The standard got to be a little bit different. He ain't got it no more. He need to be demoted. It ain't working. Go to defensive coordinator. It ain't a black and a white thing, man. It's just come on, bro. When it's time to go, it's time to go.
Perhaps are able to do it. Mel Broderick Jones might be the pick here again. That is
Wait,
not
so
to
who'd
make
they
the
trade
traditional,
for?
But the pick is in. as
They
we see
traded
the Jets.
with
Hey,
the
man,
Patriots.
Eagles got the
So
30th
Mel,
pick
we
too.
wait here and hear what it is the Steelers have come up to do.
This draft, bro.
Y'all got the 30th pick. Now we at 14. Yeah. Yeah, y'all got another first round pick. I don't know how.
But I do have a question.
They got a lot of options.
It had to be from a trade.
Where is from, dog?
There's a lot of things still at play, right? I mean, they need another wide receiver.
And are the terrible towels so terrible?
Nolan Smith. I think they picked Nolan Smith right here.
That's a Pittsburgh pick for sure.
Outside of
I wouldn't be
linebacker.
surprised with a receiver either.
Real critical positions right there. You have
Because you know they always get a good receiver.
But he's not, bro. He's
Hung
not.
around in the playoff chase pretty much the entire year last year.
He's not
He gives
the
me
receiver from
he
last
gives
year.
me Juju vibes,
Their head
man.
coach Mike Tomlin, they make the aggressive
Give me
move.
Juju Smith-Schuster
And
vibes,
the
dog.
commissioner with the announcement.
A role.
That
He
is
gives me
shade.
role player vibes.
That is shade.
The 14th pick to the Pittsburgh Steelers. With the 14th
They said
pick
A-Rich walked out there with a big
NFL
chunk.
draft,
But we still got to
Steelers
show that.
select Broderick Jones,
Georgia.
offensive tackle.
Bro was showing his ice like he knew he was about to
Not
get
too many
paid.
offensive tackles could have chosen basketball, but
Look,
this young
look.
man
The
could
advance.
have dominated in both
That
sports
Asian
in high school.
advance. Hey.
Alabama offered him when he was in 9th grade, Booker, so he's been
That
on the
might be
radar
fake.
a long time. Ultimately chose to stay at home.
The watch is real. The chain might be fake.
Nah, they get the real, bro.
Something's fake because his
They don't know.
advance is
They
100.
don't know no better, so they going to the dude who got the real
It's a
stuff.
40 time. He's a sub 5.
But it's crazy.
Number 2 in the 2020.
I was finna say it's crazy. They probably already owe
From
money
jump.
just already
Ahead of him. But look at the athleticism. Get out of his space.
because you only getting about 100,000.
The agent said he'll give you 50 up front.
Yeah, and that's for the crib for the workout.
Can you finish?
After that, you better wait till you. Dang, why he juicing my dog like that?
Man, he came in.
God, dog.
Games the first year.
We played left
15
tackle.
games the second year. The lateral agility. You can
Who'd he
play
go
left
to?
tackle when you can block the team's
Pittsburgh.
best edge rusher. You got to be able to have your feet dance like a typewriter. He can do that. Another guy trained by
Yeah,
Willie
he's
Anderson, who's the future
Look at
is
that
going to be
size.
bright for, and the quickness to block one guy,
Yeah, he's nice.
to get to the second level, to make
He's a
sure you can
Pittsburgh.
climb in the
He's a
top
Pittsburgh
Great
guy.
feet.
He's a
I
Pittsburgh.
like
feet.
Broderick Jones, and now the Steelers have their left tackle that
Yeah.
can block any
I think the number one thing that he brings is attitude. It's the way in which he
Too bad he
plays
can't
the
catch the ball.
Offensive line coaches, I think, are the second most important coaches on the staff outside of the head coach. They need to clean up his technique for sure. As far as his
Got the whole hood out there, baby.
Hey, we made it, cuz.
Hey,
Hey, they got all the hats ready
Hey,
just in
slime.
case.
Hey, slime me up, cuz. I'm about to, yeah. We like that.
Who he sponsored by? Who the drinks? Who are the drinks back there? Who he sponsored by?
Celsius.
Oh, Lord.
Celsius.
Make sure you show, yeah.
in this draft class, and all of those have gone. It's
His
not
mama like,
clear
I
on
made
the
it, though.
left. Todd McShay in a moment. if there is a tackle worthy
We
of
made
going
it.
in this
We
spot,
made
the
it.
Jets
Daddy,
are
I
going
went to
another
Pittsburgh,
direction.
Daddy.
Their draft room, one can imagine perhaps some disappointment there that they won't have the opportunity.
All right, man. We're still looking for some engagement here. Where we at? Where we at? Okay.
Desperately needed him. You see
Big
in
Chuck
the
is showing
history
big a
of the
little.
organization, the Jets
Like Marshall.
We're about 10
Like
minutes.
Marshall.
We're 10 minutes late
from a
on
quarterback.
Chuck.
It has
Chuck, I'm
been
sorry.
Big Chuck said Jameer Gibbs.
I like Gibbs to be
Sorta
like Marshall Falk.
To win the Super Bowl, Rodgers, a four-time MVP. The Jets
Marshall
have never
Falk.
had one. And so the question, Todd, I'll ask you first here: is there an offensive
He gave
lineman
he gave me the shiftiness of like
Absolutely
of
not. The Jets
work
have
done.
3 offensive linemen that
You know
they
what I mean?
will consider.
That lateral quickness was kind of what I was getting.
But he's gonna definitely be a great running back and a great receiver with Detroit for real.
They gave up one of their second round
Because they don't even have Jamal Williams anymore,
Joe
right?
believes in loading up on draft
Detroit?
picks. Plus, you just lost out on the offensive tackle.
No?
So
Okay.
if they can move
What happened?
back, Joe Douglas will move back. If
I was
not,
like, Detroit don't even have
there are
Jamal
some
Williams no
options
more,
here.
right?
I
Nah, he
think
don't.
Elijah
Yeah.
Campson,
So he gonna be
defensive
good.
tackle
They
from
didn't
Pittsburgh,
pick him
really
up.
fits what they want to do.
They didn't put him back in the game.
Quinn and Williams are going to hopefully get a deal done soon. That would be a great interior.
You on there, bro?
defense, but
Yeah.
they could go in a couple different directions.
You in the
but I
camera,
know
bro?
Joe's
You
working
stepped
the
you
board
stepped
right
you stepped you stepped into the frame, dog. If you looking at this, you still on camera. Yeah.
Security.
You still in
In
there.
terms of production for his career at Iowa State, he's a master of the strip
We
sack.
need security for the
We
audience.
brought him all the way from St. Louis.
You know how they do it in the loop.
And that pick will make a lot of
Let's
sense
go.
when you understand who the head coach is. Former defensive
Yeah.
coordinator Robert Salah. How they
Yeah.
won in San Francisco. They dominated
Come-
up front.
come on, man.
add a
Come on,
three
man.
technique that can rush
Like,
along with
yeah,
players,
yeah,
add
you-
edge guys
yeah,
that can
yeah,
rush, make
yeah,
the pass
yeah, you in there.
even better.
Here's the other thing too. I mean, just throwing it out there.
Bro, you was on for the pick, dog. You was on for the whole Eagles pick.
Smith and Jigba from Ohio State, Zay Flowers, Boston College, 2 guys that could work in the slot right away. That would be
Here we
exciting
go.
too.
Here we go.
You definitely have to now be able to adjust and adapt because you may want to
So
move
best
out.
There you
available
go.
right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah.
They
What
got-
up?
So it's still Will Levis out there, Christian Gonzalez, Nolan Smith, Jackson Smith and Jigba, and Zay Flowers, according to Mel Kiper.
To your board, it may be that wide receiver. It may be Kalijah Kancey. It could be
I
a guy like Nolan Smith.
would like
They could-
Christian
they could
Gonzalez to go
use
to the
more speed
Jets
off
to
the edge.
to pair him up with Sauce Gardner.
Oh,
That would be real.
that'd be a luxury pick.
Because now maybe the players are
But
not
who do they
there.
have? At, who do they have at wide receiver?
Now the board has to
Garrett
talk to you.
Wilson,
Simple as that.
Allen
Waited quite some
Lazard.
time. As we can see, the pick is still not in
I can't think of
Need
the
help,
other
bro.
guys.
Mel, which
Allen
I think
Lazard's number
does
2.
back what Todd McShay was suggesting.
I think he's slow.
Perhaps they're
Yeah,
looking
that's
for
what
a
I'm saying.
trade before they turn in the envelope.
I mean,
Yeah, now
I
quarterback
don't see
Will
it.
Levis. We said it would be never land if we get to this
Listen,
point. Where's
I
the team
think-
going to take a quarterback?
but
who
Garrett
has
Wilson,
sit
he's not a
down
big guy. He's not a big guy. So they're not going to go Jackson. They're not going to go Jordan.
I'm on my best behavior right now.
They're not going to go the guy from
Say that.
TCU at
Nope.
receiver.
Nope.
They could
This
go
is my
Dalton.
favorite assignment
They
of
could
the
go
year.
Dalton.
If the Jets draft a quarterback right now, I'm leaving.
Who's the Kincaid?
It's as simple
Yeah.
as that.
But Mel's a good sport. He's at least introducing the fact that Will
Aaron needs as many
Let
weapons
us,
as he
Yeah,
can
let-
get.
a lot of
someone else my binder.
Hey, by the way, at least introducing the fact that Will Levis is.
Will Levis is out the first round. He might as well pack it up to the hotel.
You like the graphic? At the
Hell
bottom?
yeah.
The graphic.
Shit's
and then you got the ticker.
Shit crazy.
What'd you think about the graphic, man? In the middle with the NFL draft, and then you got the ticker at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. We trying to get it. What happened?
Wi-Fi went out.
Oh, the Wi-Fi.
I don't know. I'm just talking.
It gotta be the Wi-Fi, dog.
All the names
There we
you
go.
guys have mentioned have been defensive players. We'll see if that is the direction that the Jets wind up going. It took them a very long.
He didn't even know he was in frame.
I know.
We didn't know what he was looking like.
He's like, oh shit, I'm on camera.
And they seem to be hugging each other.
They're happy about something.
It still suggests here that they have not.
They got to go all in, bro.
Envelope. It
What you think?
certainly
What
looks
do you
as
think
though
about
they've
them
made
getting
some
Rodgers?
Sort of decision that has them excited. We'll see what.
be
Because the
surprised.
Jets ain't gonna go nowhere, bro. He ain't gonna be
No, I don't think so.
They know that.
He wasn't good last year.
No, not at all.
He wasn't good.
Not at all.
But they owe him $107 million next year.
In just a matter of a few moments, all of you seem to suspect that they will.
He went to the conference like 2 years ago.
With their defensive-minded coach in Robert.
And they got thumped at home. They got thumped at home in a bad way. Yeah.
He gonna try to give it a run this year.
Mm-hmm.
In this conference, guys, and yet a division with
He's
Josh
only been to
Allen.
one Super
when
Bowl,
you
as good as he's
Tua,
been.
You want to get after him, right?
He ain't even
You
lost
got,
another.
You got Miami with Tua. You got New England with Mac Jones, and Mac Jones right
You
now
gotta
is the
really
fourth
look at
best
that, though, dog. You know?
quarterback in this division, by the way. And the AFC loaded with great quarterbacks.
What's the score?
It was 70-70 when I walked out.
What's that game? What's that game 6?
Game 6.
Who's up? Boston.
Yeah, 3-2.
Yeah.
3-2. 83-81.
It's a closeout game.
Yeah, I don't think Boston won Atlanta in the game. So I don't think none of them teams won a game 7.
And let's not forget, they tried to add some speed off the edge with Carl Lawson. He had the Achilles.
Somebody said
Quite get back, so maybe
D-Hop
they
to
wanna
the
add it.
Titans.
That's sick. That's sick.
I didn't see that, though.
I feel like that would have been like major news.
How do you want to play? What's your philosophy? We know how Robert Saleh, the head coach, wants to play.
They want guys with high motors and that can run
Damn,
all
what if they
day
drafted
long.
Will
And
Levis?
the reason why
Who?
The Jets.
That's crazy. That would be. So
That'd be over. That'd be over.
That'd be so dumb.
Yeah.
They have Zach Wilson.
But I'm thinking Detroit down there at 18.
On top of Aaron Rodgers. You might as well say I'm getting fired right now.
Yeah, right? Be a great fit. Think about him with Aiden Hutchinson. Detroit's doing work.
James
if you
Houston
do that.
also, don't forget about him.
Come on, internet.
Absolutely.
Internet.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And so with the Jets on the clock, the young man
What you
is
say?
going to
Take
help
a slight
Roger
break
Goodell and
after
out.
this pick.
Yeah, we could go walk around.
Their pick is going to be named Kyle Stickles. He is a 13-year-old recovering from bone cancer, and he's a Make-A-Wish kid
I guess
from
we're
Ghent, New
gonna
York.
take a
His wish
slight
was
break.
announced.
We're gonna keep the keyword.
Yeah, we're gonna keep everything. We're gonna keep everything live. We're just gonna take a slight break. After pick 15, we'll probably be back around pick 17.
Yeah,
something like that.
If we could get to pick 17.
I feel like there's a lot more that's going to go on. There hasn't really been there's been a few trades.
Roger,
To
you
join me
don't
in
care.
cheering on Kyle as his wish comes true. The floor is yours, Kyle.
Oh, Make-A-Wish. Okay.
Make-A-Wish
We
Foundation.
care. No, real talk.
Of Northeastern New York for giving me this opportunity tonight. Yeah!
Turn up. Turn up, family. Turn me up.
That is possibly his dad's seat. Let me stop. Man. Let me stop. Yeah, that jacket hanging out off his shoulder, man.
2023 NFL Draft. The New York Jets.
He was feeling it.
Jets, Jets.
Select Will McDonald, linebacker, Iowa State.
We'll be back.
What?
We'll be back.
What? Bro, they was happy about that.
He did Jets,
The passer set a school record.
We'll be back in a few.
That pick 17 in 2020 with 10.5 sacks, then broke that the following year with 11.5. Three-time first-team All Big 12 out of Waukesha, Wisconsin.
I love the kid. We talked about him a lot. You were singing about him a lot as well, which you did very effectively. But 6'3.5", 240 pounds. He had a 36 vertical. Turns 24 years of age in June. Professional.
Yeah, I got a couple more haircuts. You need one?
Work hard to get better. As they turn 24 years of age in June. For, like I say, the AFC in that division, getting there.
quarterback is front and center.
Hey, Kuiper, Will Levis is still on the board, but this is one of your guys, Will McDonald. It's fitting that I'm over here for this pick because you talked about him all pre-draft process. He is the bendiest of the edge rushers in this class. And by that, when he gets to the top, he has that torso flexibility to work through the offensive tackle. And his pro day workout was legendary. Like, my phone was blowing up because of some Iowa State pro day. He had an 11-foot broad jump, a 6.95 second three-cone. They would have been the best among all defensive ends in the class if he ran it at the combine and jumped it at the combine.
And McShay back over to ABC. The Jonas Brothers have vacated the
This guy, the Levis, well, I'm getting worried about him.
That's got kind of tight, too, man.
Great to see you.
Up here.
Speaking of Will Levis, when will he hear his name called? There are actually two quarterbacks we're expecting to hear from before this night is through. Will Levis, who is here and waiting to be drafted this night, and he's not alone. Hendon Hooker is another quarterback whose name we may hear before the night is over. We're back in just a moment from Kansas City. It's the draft on ESPN.
Look at him.
Ego, the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power, brings you the Select Cut mower, built to exceed the power of gas. Customize the cut with Ego's revolutionary dual blade cutting system with 3 interchangeable blades. Featuring Ego's patented lithium battery technology, it cuts for over an hour on a single charge. And touch drive self-propelled technology makes it effortless. The Ego Power Plus Select Cut mower, exclusively at Lowe's, Ace, and Ego authorized dealers.
Electric Dream Days are here. Come in now and experience the intense thrills and incredible offers on any of 5 Mercedes-Benz electric vehicles, including 2 years complimentary charging and prepaid maintenance. The vehicles are all electric. The feeling is all Mercedes. The choice is all yours. But hurry, these Dream Days are only here until June 5th.
Seriously? Now there's a hole in your defense. Look at the size of that. Gap! Is that a goat?
You talking about me?
Gap! I think this goat is saying gap.
Must be talking about the expenses health insurance doesn't cover.
So who's talking about the money Aflac pays to help close that gap?
Aflac! Gap! Aflac! Gap! It's about to go down, baby. Aflac!
Get help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover.
Aflac!
Is an official sponsor of ESPN College Game Day.
Wanted, full-time fans. Must be enthusiastic problem solvers. Possess strong communication skills. Be good under pressure. Willing to travel. And happy to work weekends. Modelo, brewed for full-time fans. Brewed for those with a fighting spirit.
I always hear you kids talking about this is fire, that's fire. Okay, let me tell you what's fire. Conditioning.
Everybody knows us Mannings are in peak physical form.
What?
Except Peyton.
I did the other 99 earlier.
Enough was enough. We had to show Coach Van how we condition.
Personal best here.
He's got potential. He's just old. You okay, man?
Oof, I've been better.
As the Stanley Cup playoffs continue on ESPN, anything is possible. So the decorations could get a little out of hand, and a city could get a new landmark. Could the freak flag fly? Could the storm surge? Could it happen for the first time? Could it happen again? Yeah, that could happen. That is playoff hockey. Devils Rangers Game 6, Saturday on ABC and ESPN+.
Welcome back to the 2023 NFL Draft, presented by Courtyard by Marriott.
We continue from Kansas City as we work our way to the midway point of round one, actually slightly beyond with only 31 picks this year. The Washington Commanders pick is in. Here's the commissioner.
With the 16th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Washington Commanders select Emmanuel Forbes, defensive back, Mississippi State.
Love him.
You talk about a knack for the football, Mel. This consensus All-American played 3 seasons, had 14 picks. Listen to this. He brought 6 of them back for touchdowns. Downs, 6 pick sixes is an all-time FBS record. For context, Mel, only 2 active NFL players have that many for their career.
16 interceptions in high school, Greeny. Let him 14 in his career there. This kid is a elite ball skill corner. Phenomenal ball skills. You know about that guy who's studied the game, jumps routes on a regular basis, and will hit you for 6'1", 166 pounds. Tough kid, ran 4.38, 37.5 vertical, 6'1" with long arms, so he has great length. Had some phenomenal games during his career. Picked off Will Levis, jumped a bubble screen, took it for a touchdown. This kid is my splendid Splinter 3. And he's going to be covering Splendid Splinter 2, which was Devontae Smith in that division. Obviously, the great Splendid Splinter was the late, great Ted Williams. So here we have Splendid Splinter 3, Emmanuel Forbes, 6'1", 166 pounds, right? He never missed a game in 3 years of the SEC due to an injury. He's been durable. He is amazing in terms of ball skills. And he's done it from high school to college in the SEC at Mississippi State. And he's a great kid who will work hard every day in practice.
It's another player that I'm not concerned about the because the way the game is played. He's got to play to his strengths. He's got long arms. He's got great ball skills and great vision. I talked to a player the same with Samari Rose. They talked about his weight. Samari simply said this: if he uses his arms and plays to his strength and uses his ball skills, the weight will not be an issue.
Oh, look, as far as coverage is concerned, he can do it all. He can play press, he can play off, he can play zone, he can play man. He's got great instincts. He's a riverboat gambler now, just like his head coach, just like his nickname. He is going to get after it. He just needs to protect himself. He is thin now. Yes. Make some business decisions. Be smart. Be smart.
So you see there the Washington draft room as they complete their pick, and the Patriots pick has come in as well. New England trading back from 14 with the Steelers, and they're ready at 17. Here's the commish.
With the 17th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the New England Patriots select Christian Gonzalez, defensive back, Oregon.
We get the back-to-back members in the secondary. What a year Gonzalez had at Oregon after transferring from Colorado, playing for Dan Lanning. He had 4 interceptions, broke up 7 passes, and Lewis, he started every game in 2 seasons at Colorado, so he has played a lot.
And then you know what he is? He's big. He's 6'1", 197 pounds, that can jump out the gym, 40-plus vertical, 11-1 broad jump, great ball skills. And Bill now has someone that from a size perspective, is much different than the guys he already has. Look at it.
But this gives them a chess piece to allow them to go back to play the old Patriot way, which is a ton of man-to-man.
Yeah, Gonzalez was 9th on the big board. No wide receivers, no tight end selected yet. How about that?
An unusual start here, but Christian Gonzalez is a Patriot, and Will Levis is still waiting to hear his name called. The Lions are next up at 18, followed by Tampa Bay. Seattle, will anyone want a quarterback? We're going to find out as we continue in a moment from Kansas City with the NFL Draft on ESPN as that man waits to hear where his future will take him next.
YouTube is now the home of NFL Sunday Ticket. Does this mean you can watch NFL Sunday Ticket without putting a satellite dish on your roof? Does this mean you can watch your favorite teams out of market Sunday games? Does this mean all the players are technically YouTube celebrities now? Yes, to every one of those things. Sign up now and get our lowest full season price of the year on YouTube and YouTube TV.
They ordered pineapple. You gotta smell the butt to know if it's right.
Hear that noise? Make it quiet.
Precious cream always in the bag.
Does cream rules everything around?
All right, chefs, we gotta go get the beans. Think they asked for big, bro.
Yeah, what I mean?
Chef, they definitely said pinto beans.
Actually, they want fava beans.
You're so good at this. We get groceries. Door.
I draw on players' faces when they're asleep.
Coach.
Did you hit me with a helicopter back there? Ow.
Rated PG-13.
The all-new Prius, Toyota. Let's go places.
What if beer could get to the right place at the right time all the time? Not like that.
Like this. Getting this beer all over the world. Right when they need it.
Yes, with IBM Consulting, AI-powered software can help automate your supply chain so beer can be ordered, produced, and delivered more efficiently. So happy hours keep going.
Hello!
And the beer keeps flowing. That's the automation solution IBM and a global beer company created. What will you create? IBM, let's create.
It doesn't get any better than this. Yeah. Be a shame if it rained, though. And that's why I brought these. Boop, boop, boop. See? Now they're protected.
Cheers to that.
I don't know how I'm going to drink this now.
It was your idea to bring them, bro.
Yeah, I didn't think it through.
1 in 8 people have worked at a McDonald's.
Hi, welcome to McDonald's.
That's a lot of people who know things like teamwork, people skills, and surprising moments. Our experiences, you'll
Bring their draft experiences on YouTube, the new home of NFL Sunday Ticket. Sign up now to save $100 and catch YouTube's lowest full season price of the year. Terms and embargoes apply. The offer ends on June 6th. All right, we continue. Mel, let's take a look at your best available players, brought to you by Courtyard by Marriott.
Yeah, quarterback Will Levis, Kentucky, my second highest rated quarterback. With a hamstring, didn't play much this year, had the great year in 2021, and the top catching tight end, more of a basically a move tight end, Dalton Kincaid went to the University of San Diego to Utah, had a great year after Brant Keithley got hurt. The kid played 1 year of high school football, Dalton Kincaid, not recruited by anybody.
Yeah.
He was at the University of San Diego, and there you go, Will Levis waiting, as we saw one of your quarterbacks now, Aaron Rodgers. Waited it out till the Green Bay Packers took him, I believe, at pick number 24, Greeny. Will Levis has to be disappointed, but hey,
he plays with a chip. He plays with an edge. He left Penn State to go to Kentucky, right? They say he couldn't beat out Sean Clifford. How's that working out? He's still going to be a high pick. So he turned out to be a much better quarterback than Clifford.
As you see, our analytics suggest less than a 2% chance he would still be available here.
Yeah, I don't think there's a chance here at Detroit, but when Tampa comes up, Tampa only has Baker Mayfield and Kyle Trask. Do they get their quarterback or the future post-Tom Brady era? That may be a potential landing spot for Will Levis.
The Lions will be making their second pick of the night. They took the running back, Jahmyr Gibbs, in a bit of a surprise at 12 after trading back from where they had originally been at 6. So it's already been a very busy night for Detroit. Obviously a terrific second half of last season. So many people view them as a team with a big future, a team a lot of people like in that NFC North, where Aaron Rodgers will no longer be dominating the division in Green Bay. Feels somewhat wide open. Maybe the Lions make a move here. Let's see which direction they decide to go to try and move them further in that quest. Again, Jahmyr Gibbs, the running back, went
price tag on your head, leave it laying where you stand.
Earlier to the Lions, and now they choose again.
All right, man, we back in. Not pick 18. No, they already picked
2023
Jack Campbell.
NFL
We got to
draft.
refresh this shit because
The Detroit Lions select
Jack Campbell.
Jack Campbell,
This shit
linebacker.
skipping like a motherfucker.
Jack.
Jack. There's one. There's a couple right here.
It ain't closed yet?
I don't think so. Hold on.
I Ubered over this month.
Did you Uber? Oh, okay. All right. Smart motherfucker.
man.
He knew I live right across the street. He like,
I can go get a nice bottle though, goddamn.
all right, let me see.
That's a St. Louis thing. Goddamn me. Goddamn me? Oh, yeah. That is the St. Louis thing, goddamn. Because it's a well, not a podcast, but a nigga I listen to on YouTube, he be saying the same shit, and he from the Louis. He be like, goddamn me. It's a Midwest thing, like goddamn me, and they try to make it a Detroit thing with the big meat shit. But I think I know what you're talking about. What up, dog? Yeah, that's definitely not a Detroit thing. That's That's a definitely Midwest. not. Yeah, that's definitely not a Detroit Like, thing.
We greet each other. What up, dog?
I was trying to figure out where that came. Cause I was like, man, that ain't from fucking Detroit.
Oh, it's a Shores right there on Old St. Augustine. Shores Liquor. Yeah. Yeah. Whatever you want to do. Let's see, Anna's Liquor. I don't know where that's at. It's the next exit. Old St. Augustine. Where you live at? Yeah. It's right. You know where It's what do you want to do? Do you want to go get it or do you want to order it? Do you want to order it or do you want to go get it? All right. There you go. Man, being able to order some liquor. Hold on. All right, let's get this thing back going. Yeah. All right, so we're pick 19. Jack Campbell, dog. That is what? Jack Campbell, dog? No, bro.
There you go. All fixed.
No, bro.
Introducing Front Door. Download today to video chat an expert.
I can't trust
Continue
them,
from
bro.
Kansas City, and we are waiting to hear the names of two quarterbacks.
Why Kansas
that we
City,
expect
though?
to go in round
Oh,
one
Will
tonight.
Levis
Will
still-
Levis from Kentucky and Hendon Hooker from Tennessee.
Will Levis-
Hooker going before Will Levis.
Will Levis still ain't got picked yet.
He's still and he's at the draft.
Played.
He's at the draft.
Played.
And right before the draft, he said Carolina is getting me number one. Reporting according to a source.
Was that Reddit? Was that the Reddit?
That must have been the Reddit.
Yeah.
I think that was.
Do they go
He's like, you can't believe everything you hear. He thought he was going top
the Super
five.
Bowl championship a few years ago. Let's find out. Here comes Roger Goodell with the pick.
No, I don't have Instacart.
With the
Is that
19th pick,
they got Uber?
the 2023
Can you do that on
NFL
Uber
draft,
Eats?
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Kalijah
Elijah Cansey, D tackle from Pitt.
Cansey.
Pittsburgh, yeah.
Defensive end, Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Defensive tackle out of Pitt, the last unanimous All-American from Pitt, was also a defensive.
How you feel about him? Did you watch it? Did you get a chance to watch any of his tape?
Not Aaron Donald 2.0. I'll tell you that right now. He could be a good player, but
let's see what we got.
If you're thinking he's going to be Aaron Donald, I think you're sadly
The Jaguars
mistaken.
are only 4 picks away, brother.
Let's look at the best players available.
Wait a minute.
Let's look at the best players available, bro. There's some great players still there,
That
bro.
crept up on us quickly.
There's still some great players out there, and bro, Hendon Hooker's going before Williams.
The offensive guard sitting there going, well, where did he go? What happened? And here with Aaron Donald, you see him here throw a little bit of a push-pull, get his hands on him, jerk the offensive guard down.
I need my Jaguars people in here, man. Come on now.
If Dalton slides down,
Dalton Kincaid.
Do you get him just for the insurance?
Miles Murphy. You got Joey Porter Jr. They got their
Joey Porter,
bro. Nolan Smith.
Brady Jarrett. I'll give you another
They got their
defensive
pick,
tackle,
bro.
Warren Sapp. And so don't think that the
I'm getting
Buccaneers
Nolan
organization,
Smith.
where I live down in Tampa,
definitely
is
need a
not thinking about the
linebacker.
heyday when they had Warren Sapp, Gerald McCoy.
I don't
guys
know,
rushing
man.
passes
Like,
from the three technique position.
it's just crazy. Like, I wouldn't even say we necessarily.
Who else can we get a veteran at right tackle
pick of the night
right now?
are coming up next as the celebration
I'm sure
is
we
on
can find
in
one
Fort
after.
Lauderdale. We're still waiting to hear the names
Would you
of
want
a
to get
couple
one
of
after
quarterbacks.
preseason?
Could
Because he probably won't be
Seattle wind up
good.
choosing
Won't
someone
be
to
that
learn
good.
behind Geno Smith. We'll find out in just a moment as the draft continues. from
So our
Kansas
picks are
City.
between. I'll say it has to be either a tight end, or it's a lot, or somebody on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, I mean, right now, bro, I don't really see any. You can't reach for a lineman right here. You can't reach for a O lineman. You got to take best available.
I was just about to say Jaguars are in a position where they can go best available instead of need.
Matthew Berger, I never heard about
Hell
him.
no.
Four types of jerky.
Cody Mock, Anton
He's
Harris,
second round
Anton
guys.
Harrison.
Progressive by bundling your boat or RV with your home and
6
auto.
foot. I don't like it.
I don't like it. I didn't see a lot of offensive line talent. That's just me. I didn't see a lot of offensive line talent in this draft.
I'm not reaching. I'm not
reaching.
Yeah.
Just $6.99.
We're not good enough to
Enough
do
for
it.
two.
To make a
Price for
reach
one.
like that.
Pizza Hut melts, just $6.99.
I think you go best available and best available, but also a need.
Michael Mayer's he's a Pro Bowler, bro. Out of
Notre Dame.
Yeah, bro. I seen him play. He's really good.
Just $9.99 a month.
I think that's one of those biases that I'm not too fond of.
Like it.
I can only think of one good Notre Dame tight end.
Perfect.
Off top, and that was
ESPN Plus, starting at just
Kyle
$9.99 a
Rudolph.
month.
Yeah.
When we were a motorized
All
bicycle,
the other guys, I can't
They said
even
that's
remember
fine
their
for the
names,
streets.
but I don't think
You'll
they're
never
good.
win a race.
But that doesn't mean he
They
can't.
said
be
motorcycles
good.
are
Right.
one thing, but you can't make cars.
Just had that little bias.
All right, you're a car company. you
But
won't
Jaguar
reflect one of the
pick is coming up in 4
Where
picks.
my Jaguars people at?
Jaguar fans, please call in.
Somebody
No
tap in.
gas.
Somebody
They've
tap
challenged
in
us
at
to
this
do a lot
point.
of things. What will we
Put him in the game,
Sounds
coach.
like we back.
Put him in the game, coach.
We
Somebody
really
tap in.
appreciate when y'all engage with us. It,
Yeah,
you know, it
for sure.
makes these type of conversations
See
even
if
better.
I have any. If you got anybody.
Jaguars coming up. Seattle's on the clock right now.
That's right.
Could have been a lot worse.
Big Chuck was showing love. I think my sister went to sleep.
Big Chuck, yeah, she's
My
sleeping.
sister went to sleep.
College, kids moving back in after college.
Wifey went to sleep.
We got one person on YouTube.
And that's probably us.
Thank you for holding strong. Yeah, that's probably us too. Right?
House in the metaverse.
That might be him.
I don't care.
That might be him.
Here's to getting financially ready for anything.
But we know y'all show love, man. We ain't tripping.
Who's ready to cha-cha?
Duval County, baby. Stand up. Hey, man. The tailgate's going to be off the chain this year, though. Gotta be.
I think we should do at least one show
Gotta
at the
be.
lot.
Yeah.
If we can make it happen, we should do one show at the lot.
The only issue would just be the internet. Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be the only thing. Yeah.
Or maybe we could do like a pre-recorded.
We could do a pre-recorded one. Yeah.
We are back
back in Kansas City.
Once again, shout out to 7-Eleven Pieces.
From their first step on the
Duuuval.
this stage, these players have tried.
Bruh, 7-Eleven pizza be
I
hitting
just got
though.
put on 7-Eleven Pizza today.
Hear the name of quarterback Will Levis
Shit snap.
That's
Shit snaps.
Smacking.
to Seattle. More than Adam, what can
Right,
you
not
tell
too
us?
much sauce.
Nah, not at all. And they put a good amount of pepperoni.
Sir. Real
They
pepperoni.
put the big pepperoni and they put the little small chunks.
Visits.
They fuck with you on it, and that's an $8 pizza right there.
The
Yeah.
Raiders, Titans, Bucks, Patriots, and Falcons. He also visited there, and we'll still if one of them decides to take a quarterback.
There were teams who were concerned about a turf toe injury that Levis suffered against Ole Miss at the 1st of October. He missed 2 games with that turf toe. Some said it's problematic. Now, I took the Levis yesterday, and he said it was healed over. It was his left toe. It's healed over. He's ready to go. But for some teams, I think there was hesitation there. And when he passed by the coach at 4, and they took Anthony Richardson instead, I think that was some of the concern.
Hey.
Settled in a little bit more.
She was like, "Nah, I ain't going." Yeah.
All right, guys, you see the number there on your screen. Only about a 1% chance that he'd be available. There was actually a moment last week where Will Levis became the odds-on favorite to be the
Real be.
What? That did not last long.
You see him in there? He be hugging him.
Coach Pete Carroll had talked to Geno Smith and told him there is a chance we will.
Bro, I had to push like a little kid off my daughter the other day, bro. I said, "Nah, we ain't doing this, dog." Like, it wasn't like a hard shove, but it was like a. I'll be like, bro, y'all be a little too close, bro. Y'all be a little too close, bro. We ain't gonna start that.
Who's available? Defensive end Miles Murphy out of Clemson. Mozzie Smith, defensive tackle out of Michigan. Keon White, defensive end Georgia Tech. They need a third receiver.
Real funny too. He be like, "Hey."
You got Jackson Smith and Jigba from Ohio State and Zay Flowers.
He be like, "Yeah, I'm leaving." Be like, "Hey."
Royal gonna be one of them. He gonna get his hugs in school, dog. He gonna get his hugs, dog.
Because like I said,
let me get a hug.
Man.
The hug stages.
Yeah, man. Royal keep asking me to go back to Vegas now.
You can't be 30th in the National Football League and allow
like,
150
"Hey,
yards against the run."
Daddy, I'm trying to go back to Las Vegas. I want to go in the airport.
But at some point, you have
the showgirls be at the airport.
They just have fun, though.
He's
He don't know that it's not regular to go to Vegas.
Bro, that's the beauty about kids, bro. They be like, "Can we?"
He's like, "Can we go back to Vegas?" I'm like,
Daddy
my pockets hit.
Yeah,
my pockets was hit.
Daddy gotta load that savings account back up.
My pockets was hit, cuz.
the middle of the defense got gutted last year.
Yes.
There's no question.
And you can't
Heavy.
just not do nothing.
Yeah, my pockets was hit heavy.
They have some guys like Boye Mate who have to come on, and they have Gerald.
That's a bougie trip.
He trying to go tomorrow.
That's a bougie trip,
yeah.
bro.
He don't know we had to take 2 flights to get there.
Like Nolan Smith sitting out there that really fits.
Nah, he was good though. He slept the whole time.
Speed, off the edge.
Man, this 20th pick taking a minute.
Man, listen.
They taking that whole clock.
Listen.
Could they use another one of those? But
Uber about to come through for they make they pick.
I have a hard time feeling as though that this would not be another
boy over there
defensive.
That band is getting it in the background.
Yeah, they are.
Kind of the same body type. Do you go for somebody like Miles Murphy, 6'5"?
How much are draft tickets?
A bigger defensive end with similar type juice.
I wouldn't think they'd be that much.
But they want to go bigger.
Should be free.
I wouldn't think they'd be that much.
Absolutely.
Not at all.
I'll remind everyone that they already have selected a player tonight. They took the corner, Devin Witherspoon, with the 5th pick in the draft. So they've made one move on that defense.
But you know what? It's amazing that none of the wide receivers have gone yet. You know, but we
that is very true. No receiver has gone yet.
Wow.
That's especially in these times. That's a rarity.
I think it might be a good idea for the Jaguars to trade out.
As the league
Celebrates the importance. There's a lot of good players.
If you don't really love anybody,
yeah. There's a ton of talent left still. Like, bro, they picking somebody named Jack
Seattle
Campbell.
Seahawks
Like,
are
what?
champions of growing the game of
Like,
football
what?
at the
I'm
youth
lost,
and
bro.
high school
Who
level.
is Jack Campbell?
Joining me on stage are local boys tackle football players and local girls flag players.
There's always a girl with a knee brace walking around somewhere. With a big old knee brace too. Like not the sleeve, like the
Cause she went hard.
Reconstructive surgery knee brace.
She
bro.
went
Young
hard
men
in
and
the
women
paint.
embody the
got the
NFL
damn
values
brace
of
over her
respect,
pants.
integrity, resiliency.
Do you
and
need the brace to
responsibility
walk?
their teams. Congratulations on your
Do the brace still work
accomplishments
over the
in your
pants?
academic and football careers.
I wouldn't dare. All my swag was gone if I did that. All of it was gone.
Now to make
I
the
wouldn't get
selection.
I wouldn't get
do
no
that,
hose. I wouldn't get no hose if I had the brace on.
You just saying I'm a guilt, bro. You're just saying I'm a guilt, bro. I'm gonna be a guilt the rest of my life.
Or I wasn't wearing it underneath my pants either.
Come on, bro. You rather tear your ACL again, bro.
Listen, I was wearing the sleeve, bitch. Hey, you know.
I know.
Niggas used to be out there like
in Seattle's offense.
you rather hop around than wear your brace, bro.
You'll tell your
Oh,
whole
they
ACL again,
picked in Jigba.
Elite inside his 3-cone drill, 6.57. That's elite.
Who was the last pick?
They picked in Jigba.
Quickness
Seattle.
And isn't it
Okay,
ironic
that's a good
that
pick.
Seattle, they didn't get a quarterback. Here's what they're going to do. They're going to say, you know
Wow.
what? We have Tyler Lockett. We have
Cut had the chomp too. He thought he was on top 10.
DK Metcalf. We signed Geno Smith to an extension. We're going to invest in our offense and put more
I-
weapons around
I
Geno
wouldn't
Smith.
even really
This
say
guy will work
Juju,
another-
but he's not number one. So I think he's probably. I can't even give like a solid.
How do you feel about that
Yeah,
guy?
you're at a 4-5.
How you feeling about this guy?
Jackson. No, well, that's what I was saying. Like, I think he's a good player. Like, I don't think he's like. I know you kind of compared him to like
He's not.
Juju.
Yeah, he's not a separation guy.
He's not Chris Olave.
Yeah.
He's not Chris Olave.
But that
But
Utah game,
I think he'll be.
years ago, the
I think
Rose
he'll be nice.
Bowl,
I think he'll
they
be
had
nice.
15
I don't think this
catches.
was
Keep in
probably
mind,
the
years
team
ago, he
for him.
outproduced
Like, I know Geno improved definitely, but
Chris Olave and Garrett Wilson in terms of
like they're not
catches.
giving out a lot of targets. Like they already have DK, they have Lockett.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
Average.
I think
They're
what
gonna be
you
one of the youngest,
what you
most
expect from
productive
him
teams
at that
as far as
position
getting
really.
production out of their
They
draft
still
picks.
think in the draft party.
Look out for Seattle. They have to be one of the They have to me. They're the favorite in the.
They can't be.
Does he
They
have
can't be the favorite.
Can't be in the NFC West.
No. What it look like, huh?
Celtics blowing the money.
He mad.
Celtics
He
blowing
mad.
the
He like, come on, cuz.
With Charles Carlton and Kenneth Walker's a stud.
They blowing
They
the
have their
cash.
bookend tackles now. Tariq Woolen was a find last year in the 5th round of the UTSA, a former wide receiver. Him and Witherspoon are going to be a problem.
So we're down
And
to
now with
pick
Jackson, look, I get it, Mel.
number
You gotta
21,
eventually start getting at the guts of
the
your,
Los
of your
Angeles
roster
Chargers,
and take
who
care
we
of it.
beat in the
I think
wild
they'll
card.
address-
All right, Subway's going to take us back down to the stage now. Susie is with.
Don't really know where they're leaning to, but the Jaguars are up in 3 picks.
It's awesome.
I think
a dream come true.
there's
Like
still
you
a
said,
lot of good
work
players
has
out
been
there.
put in.
Jaguars could trade out, but you know, I think we're both really excited just seeing how the draft board is shaking out right now.
I've been there.
I popped up and saw you there one time.
I stay right there.
For the NFL. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I'm trying to think where a 7-Eleven's at. Oh, I know.
I don't know where I was going.
Probably getting the piece and going back to the crib.
They had Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave both.
When I get that little 2-pack, they be having a little 2-pack for $2.
Yeah.
When I grab that 2-pack, you know I'm on the move.
I ain't gonna lie to them wings.
Go in the top 11 last year. They both had.
I'm gonna tell y'all the random shit I
Brilliant
get.
season.
Bro, I be going to
And
Wawa.
you take a look, Jackson Smith
I get the
and Jigba,
stuffed
and the best
pretzels.
of them all might be the
Sour
Cream
cream
cheese?
stuff, man. Yeah, cream cheese stuffed pretzel, smacking. I get that like once a week, bro.
Jay Stroud going to the Houston Texans, and then the run on quarterback continued with an emotional.
You see that ice, bro? You see that ice, bro? That was just the watch, bro. You ain't see the chain. That was just the watch, bro. You ain't see the chain, bro. The chain was nice too.
Also to Houston,
he representing North Florida right now. I'm gonna claim him, bro. He's a Jacksonville guy, bro. He's from he's from Miami. Played ball in Gainesville. Yeah, he was born in Miami. They moved to Gainesville at whatever age.
To hear his name called as we arrive.
But I'm gonna claim him as a Jacksonville guy.
Bro, if he goes in the second round,
nigga, he gonna be Geno, second round.
22nd pick of this year's draft, as you see.
It's crazy because he probably told his girlfriend.
He's not getting. According to our projections, there have been less than 1%.
He done told his girlfriend, "I'm gonna propose to you after I get drafted."
Chance that his name would not have been called.
Yeah, it is.
Already by now. We're at the spot in the draft where the Miami Dolphins would originally have selected, but that choice.
It's okay,
was
baby.
And so it is the Los Angeles Chargers.
You are not going to the Chargers.
For the
and you definitely ain't going to Baltimore.
They are going to go as we take a look inside.
Bro, I just
LA Chargers.
I just need them to skip to the Jaguar shit. To be honest, bro.
In the
2 more picks. Everybody, I wonder how many people
draft,
are down there.
The Los Angeles Chargers select
no name.
Quentin Johnston, wide receiver, TCU.
Wow.
All right, so here comes
the Keenan Allen replacement.
Terrible.
Well,
and you
they're out the playoffs this year.
No one could cover him on that.
Oh well, representing Dallas. I ain't gonna hate on him. Come on, representing Dallas.
60 catches for over 1,000 yards last season.
He looks the part. You know, about 6'3", 210 with incredible.
I think you said this last week, Kevin White.
Vertical. He had some productive performances.
Maybe without the injuries, but
in the football, he was able to do that in a lot of games.
I don't like him.
Getting it.
I don't like him.
I'm not seeing that.
It screams like bust.
For TCU and Max Duggan. Problem
I
is,
think because of all these boring picks, it's like, bro, don't hurry up to the Jaguar pick, bro.
Because he body catches.
But just think of their system, like this is why I always have the bias with like the Big 12 and like the Big 10 and shit like that, bro. Like,
catching the football body.
Like, bro, it's very few like receivers that come out of like the Big 12 and Big 10 that actually
He's not gonna be no good, bro.
I would a little bit. You can body catch in college. The NFL, they'll jar it loose.
He not that type of guy, Lewis. He too big to be that type of guy, Lewis. Mr. Riddick. He ain't
Run
even
after the
breaking
catch
away.
is exactly what you want, and he fits the profile of the bigger receiver.
He's not even breaking away, bro.
And when you look
This
at what
against
the Chargers
college
are
slaw.
doing, they got two $20 million receivers in Keenan Allen and Mike Williams.
Oh, they still got
hurt.
Keenan Allen.
It's hard to produce when you're hurt. So this fits the profile. We're going to get the quarterback, Justin Herbert, who we're going to sign to an extension soon.
I need somebody to say they don't like it.
I'm trying to tell you. It's like I think Mel said he didn't like it. He started talking about him being not a hands catcher. Damn, look at that.
Flowers, one of my favorite players in this draft.
He got grandma on the trunk.
Wide receiver. I'll tell you what.
I hope that's Daddy back there. He lays Daddy up. Daddy got on the Easter suit.
They added OBJ a few weeks ago, so we'll see if
Daddy said we got the old head vibe. He like that's my boy.
Daddy said I don't care if I wore this last week. I'm wearing this on my son.
That's my boy.
I'm wearing this on. Who the Baltimore will probably get a receiver.
If your son was getting drafted, bro, what you wearing? On some old head
crazy
shit.
drip,
Crazy drip,
crazy drip, bro.
What you wearing on some old head junk?
Man, I might pull out the Gators.
Ooh.
The pinstripe.
Yeah.
Pinstripe suit.
Yep.
But I can't be all the way old school because old school
gonna look different then though.
Yeah.
What you wearing?
Okay, so I have to.
We talking about new school,
old school. So
yeah.
I'm gonna come with the crazy fitted suit.
Choose Wendy's $5 biggie.
Ankle's gonna be out, cuz.
Ankle's gonna be out. It'll probably definitely not be in style by now, but my ankles will be out.
The ankle's gonna be out.
Now, any guy
I'm not gonna wear a hat.
You gonna tell him to buzz daddy down with the?
Oh yeah, you gotta lace me up. You gotta lace whatever jeweler my son going to, whatever suit got my son. You taking daddy with you.
Okay. They gotta get you. They gotta get you right.
Me, yeah. But I could design the suit.
Just for men, one day beard and
Okay.
brow
I'm gonna design the suit in my new school, old school.
But son ain't finna be shining like that. Daddy got to be buzzed.
We going to the same guy.
Yeah,
we going to the same guy, and my suit gonna be better
already. and my suit gonna be better.
The more that we can shine a light on the positivity and the good that there is in this world, the better off we're gonna be.
Think about this, bro. Since we got JJ on the commercial,
we're showing how beautiful.
We got Blaine Gabbert in that draft.
Terrible.
How can I make a difference?
We could have got JJ.
No matter how big.
We could have got
no
a few
how
guys.
Small, how can I make a difference?
It ain't looking good for them boys, ain't it?
Quiet, yeah.
What is looking like?
Check in too.
What is looking like? Who winning? Who winning? Oh, Boston. They were down by 3.
1 in 8 people have worked at a McDonald's. That's a lot of technical skills, people skills,
Hi, welcome to McDonald's.
And lifelong skills learned on the job and off that 1 in 8 will always have.
I'm at this wing joint telling people that Geico's been offering savings for over 85 years. That's longer than the Buffalo Wing's been around.
Dozen wings.
And did you know that Geico offers motorcycle insurance? Oh, my lips are burning. No, my lips are actually burning.
Geico, over 85 years of savings and service. See how much you could save at geico.com.
It's too hot. This is too hot, mate.
NFL Plus brings you the draft like never before with exclusive content.
That's what I dreamed about. It's finally time.
Plus expert analysis.
He can do it all.
And behind-the-scenes access all off-season.
Just trying to build that consistency.
NFL Plus. Get it all for $4.99 this off-season.
Welcome back to the 2023 NFL Draft, presented by Courtyard by Marriott.
We continue from Kansas City. The Baltimore Ravens about to make the 23rd pick in this year's draft. But Adam Schefter, it's already been a busy day for the Ravens and a good one.
Major headlines for the Baltimore Ravens earlier today. Greeny reaching agreement with Lamar Jackson on a 5-year, $260 million contract that includes $185 million guaranteed. It's not the fully guaranteed contract that Lamar Jackson wanted, but it also does make him, on an average per-year basis, the highest paid player in NFL history with an average of $52 million a year. The Ravens already gave Lamar one gift today, and now there's a decent chance they'll give him another gift right here, Greeny.
No, that's what you believe they need to do, is get another wide receiver to help him out.
The pick is in. The pick is in.
He's so dynamic. He's so sudden. You can use him on jet sweeps. You can get him on reverses. The kid is electric with the ball in his hands in the open field. So he's a touchdown waiting to happen. That kind of speed, that kind of big playability is rare. I have him right now going.
The pick is in. The pick is in.
Best player, my number one.
Don't hit buzz down, bro.
In this draft is Zay Flowers.
And let's not forget, Baltimore changes offensive coordinator. Todd Monken comes in. They want to open the offense up, Greeny. It's no longer going to be ground and pound. They want to open the field up. You got Nelson Aguilar, who you signed. You got OBJ. If they add another receiver, so now you can see a dynamic 3-wide receiver set. And Rashad Bateman stay healthy? Exactly. Can he stay healthy? Devin Duvernay. They start to add a lot of weapons for the Baltimore Ravens.
When I watch Zay Flowers, I'm telling you, in the way Boston College used him, it reminds me of how Andy Reid used Tyreek Hill in Kansas City. Constantly put him in the slot in 3-by-1 sets where he's the third guy in, closest to the offensive tackle, and getting him up vertically on safeties.
They playing Whitney in Houston, bro.
Running those deep over routes. I mean, the guy is just, he's impossible to cover for safeties. He's tough to cover for corners. They need that dynamic plus 20-yard type of guy who can produce those chunk plays. He's got it. He's got it, man.
Yeah, these picks are taking forever.
He got to come back and work. You think about, great kid he is. I tell you what,
Somebody who loves me.
Zay Flowers will. He's the Raven. He will play like the Raven.
The Ravens wide receivers combined for the fewest receiving yards in the NFL last season, just over 1,500 yards for the entirety of the receiving corps. Of course, the end of their season was just.
Lamar said he got 260. I'm straight.
I'm
him.
As to whether he
I'm Himothy.
or not. Let's find out what the Ravens are going to do. Here's the commissioner.
With the 22nd pick in the 2023 draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Zay Flowers.
Zay Flowers.
Wide receiver, Boston College.
Zay Flowers, Baltimore.
Well, Mel, there's the guy, and the kind of story you love. Coming out of high school in Fort Lauderdale, Zay Flowers was the 83rd ranked receiver in the country. Now, Mel,
they even got him a little bit of bread. I feel like Demario Douglas and him got the same kind of game. They're the same player.
He's out there. He understands.
Demario's going to be good.
Deal with adversity and have to do things and take care of his sisters and brothers.
Yeah.
And Zay Flowers, what a great young man. 5'9" and a quarter,
Third or
182,
fourth round.
4.4 speed, electric, as I said.
They said he had the highest graded wide receiver grade in college football. Like
transfer portal, right? Everybody wants Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers stays at Boston College. He produces big plays. And I'll tell you what, for a guy 5'9" and a quarter, 182 book, he will make get those contested balls in traffic. Tough kid, loves to play the game. He's an energizer. Look at him here. You talk about a guy who can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Defensive players trying to corral this guy. Good luck.
The best line I heard about it throughout the whole process, he can win a game of tag in the phone booth, Greeny. Really simple. And if you look at the Ravens wide receiver, they were last in yardage in the National Football League. So they had to get somebody, not only they can win at the catch point, but when they get the ball in their hands, they can make plays in space. And Zay Flowers definitely.
He's gonna be nice. He makes a lot of contested catches too.
Last year, he set the school record for touchdowns and tied the.
He makes a ton of contested catches.
Yeah, look, he's just one of these guys who I'm telling you is a matchup nightmare because of how good he is getting off the line of scrimmage, how he can play outside and inside, and just how good he is at the top of his routes as far as creating separation, getting DBs to
7-Eleven once
and then he has
Shout out
the
Sel.
he just turns it on. Look, if they put him at number
Shout
2
out
or
to
number
Sel.
3, you should see right here, as a defensive look, man, you just better back up. Just back up and play it top down.
Trying to tell you, man, they be sleep because of the name.
Read his routes and read his releases. You don't have a shot. This is something that Kansas City used to do with
Tyreek just
all the
hate
time.
that.
Cushion, bro.
Turn and open your hips. You best believe he's got you.
Oh my gosh, and then out of there. There's no way.
They're comparing him to Tyreek.
There's no way, bro. How you let the man run down the middle of the field?
And here again, you see him there. You see him with the corner post.
That's not Tyreek. I ain't seen Tyreek.
I've seen him do a lot. I've seen him do a lot
of
of.
guys with the ball in his hand.
I seen him hurt you. He hurt you
He
a lot.
converts into a running back immediately.
I like him, but
Tyreek was just
Tyreek
like
is
that.
a little.
Whether he was catching the ball deep
Tyreek
down the
is
field,
a little
or
strong.
Yeah, he his own. He's his own. That's the only nigga you know who got a chance on the
intermediate crosser. After the catch now, he has
whatever route. You know what I'm saying? Tyreek, get open.
Yeah, you just tell Tyreek go downhill.
Get open. Get up.
Go upfield.
Get open, bro. Figure out what we doing.
run instincts and vision, and once he turns on the jet,
yards after catch. And he hasn't taken no big hits.
Get a 15-yard penalty and a fine for throwing up the deuces, but he's going to absolutely rub it in your face.
Can I tell you who likes it? Lamar Jackson likes it.
He got grandma on that.
More good news dropping soon, and then 10 seconds ago he tweeted.
What did his agent tell him? He at the draft.
Obviously, Mel, the quarterback of Baltimore is happy with the new receiver.
Flowers, like he getting picked like what was that 22? And he was at the draft.
Look at you, Mel. Look at you with the play on word.
Oh,
the kite. He can do it all.
All right, Susie
I wouldn't be surprised if they got Will Levis, bro.
Flowers Subway takes it down to the stage. Susie.
Zay, you made history. The first DC wide receiver to go in the first round.
If Nolan Smith is there at
24.
I like her.
You got your pick, whoever you
I'm proud of the patience.
I would prefer them. I would like the Nolan Smith pick. I would prefer them get Joey Porter Jr. since he's still out there, bro.
Really?
Just no matter what it was, adversity, and I had my family, I had my.
Who we got? Darius Williams, Trey Herndon.
friends. I had everybody by my side. And
He's
Coach
outside.
Hafley stuck by me and gave me his word.
I want another guy.
Yeah.
I think Joey.
But
and not just because he's a junior.
They got to pick
with
whoever
this
they want.
opportunity.
They can have
With this opportunity.
They can have any.
They could still get the best tight end, one of the best defenders still on the board.
Ideally, you
in this moment, how do you want to honor your mom? What she's meant to the journey?
Get another pick. Get a second rounder or a third rounder.
That would be ideal.
That'd be smart.
She put me in
You're still gonna get a guy you want. If there's so many guys.
Started with my mom and my dad.
Yeah, they got their pick of the litter pretty much.
Miles Murphy's still on the board from Clemson.
Everything. That's why
that's good.
I
I think that's a pick. I think that's a guy you get if you do trade back.
Yeah.
But
Nolan Smith though is
like I like the thing.
Do you see him as a pass rusher though, like a pure pass rusher? I feel like he played more linebacker.
Yeah, he's definitely a linebacker.
And I watched Daniel Jones just light them up.
They drafted 2 last year.
I think
they feel like Lloyd could rush the passer.
I was gonna say I think of him as a guy that you thought Caleb Vaughn Chason would have been, because they're probably about the same size. I think Caleb Vaughn was probably a little.
Guys, the Jaguars are about to be on the clock. If you're still with us, man, tap in. Jaguars are about to be on the clock. This is what we waited for. 24 picks.
We've
been live with y'all basically the whole time.
Been live from the beginning. Had a little hiccup at the beginning, but we locked in.
To me, this pick has got to be a cornerback. They got rid of just about every corner they had. Patrick Peterson, everyone else.
Booker said it's going to happen.
Come on now.
Booker head looked like a Booker.
They can cover. They were just about statistically last in every pass.
Booker head looked like a Booker.
On me.
On me.
Category. They have to find somebody that can cover. Defensive coordinator Brian Flores needs cover guys. He's going to want to play man right now. He doesn't have the people to do it. This has to be a
I don't know why I thought he went to like
Pittsburgh. Is in that athletic super freak category now as far as his explosive qualities, explosive movement qualities. And you're right, with Brian Flores, look, I'm going to run a lot of zero blitz. Yes. I need a guy who can get up on the line of scrimmage and will not flinch.
Wait on that Jaguars pick.
The next play, you're getting up there, and you know what you're doing? You're pressing him again. And then you come back and you make the play. That's Deonte Banks. I've seen him do it. I've seen him get beat. Come right back, get right back up in a wide receiver's face. Explosive athlete. He would fit perfectly.
Duuuval, we almost on the clock, baby.
They are taking their entire allotment of time. Mel,
as long as we don't do like a Taven Bryan-esque pick, we're going to be good.
Look at your best available, brought to you by Courtyard by Marriott.
Yeah, look at the teams at the back half of the first round do not need a quarterback unless somebody trades. Back in, Will Levis. We've seen it before. Boomer Esiason, and the Bengals took 3 players in the first round. Boomer slid to the second round in 1984. Brett Favre slid to the second round.
Still out there, Will Levis, Nolan Smith, Dalton Kincaid, Deonte Banks, and Jordan Addison.
That boy is that man came through.
For me, we'll see how it goes with Will Levis, but Will's right there, heck of a quarterback, I believe. Nolan Smith, an outside backer who you can move around. It could be off ball as well. Dalton Kincaid and Michael Mayer as well, tight end Notre Dame, still on the board. We have not yet had a tight end drafted. Deonte Banks, who Boog talked about, and there's Jordan.
Is that Porter? No, is that Porter? That is Porter. Yeah, that's Porter. Porter, yeah.
Addison, who went from Pitt, where he had 100 catches with Kenny Pickett, to USC with Caleb Williams, who may be the #1 pick overall next year out of.
Oh, shit. Yeah, bring the tree.
Huh? Whatever y'all.
Well, definitely bring the
he wanted the tree. It's whatever. Yeah.
Brian Flores, the one-time head coach in Miami. So we'll see if they go that way.
Bro, I was going to say, like, I could break off this piece of it.
With the 23rd pick.
Like, you know.
I ain't met him before?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
That boy named Hands.
USC.
You called it. We talked a little bit about it.
That's a good pick.
That's a good pick.
He played with Kenny Pickett at Pitt. Had the monster year there, won the Biletnikoff, and went to USC, caught 8 touchdowns there. take a look at the prospect resume brought to you by Indeed. Look.
Straight Odell shit.
Yeah, and I'm not concerned about the size. A lot of people have made something about it.
Yeah, yeah.
From any spot on the field. Speed to burn, to meet the versatility, where you can line him up and how he can get it done. You can put him in the slot. And imagine a nickelback. Usually they'll score corner trying to check him. I put my foot in the ground. I'll get inside. I can get open. Easy pitch and catch. You talk about the ability.
You know what's up. Jaguars are on the clock. So we got anybody we want, man. Jaguars are on the clock, man. If y'all was gonna call in, we need to call in now.
Do it now.
Yeah.
Cause if we,
that's right. We got what?
Might be too gone.
We got about 6 or 7 more picks.
Might be too gone.
Oh, trade.
Put him one-on-one and say, you go beat
Jacksonville Jaguars trade the pick.
Trade back.
You can throw it to him. The ability to play
To the Giants. They went back one slot, bro.
Where they get him?
He was my number one receiver. Oh, by the way, we've seen that catch.
They re-upped on Daniel Jones.
Yeah, and what he showed in FC this year is a guy who can go outside and win the one-on-one.
It's got to be a defensive guy because they just got
the trade up.
They just got Waller.
And he can win the one-on-one.
They just got Waller.
You know you're throwing it to him. And
Jaguars
Jordan showed that this year at USC.
They traded back one spot.
Oh
no, they traded out the first round.
Once again, that was tonight's prospect.
Because see, New York has a pick still.
I'm being
After
told
this
we have another trade. The Giants.
Maybe it's later.
They didn't update it. I was like,
hold on now. We didn't predict that.
Yo.
Oh, look at that ice, though.
Draft tonight. We'll find out next.
He's just now getting up there.
That's
Jordan Addison.
That was the perfect pick, huh?
The advance.
Her name is Sadie.
It's the advance, bro.
So pretty much after you shake the commissioner hand, you owe him 50,000, bro.
She's incredible.
Any word? She ghosted him.
God, you're a spy. Ghosted. Rated PG-13. Now streaming on Apple TV Plus.
There's a lot of anticipation leading up to the draft. My hopes
and these custom pieces, these ain't pieces you taking back tomorrow. These custom pieces.
Yeah, these are custom.
To making your outfit stand out.
They probably took care of them boys this year. Like, hey, all y'all get a.
Nah, that shit's really like I
can take over any room. I'm gonna cherish this.
Yeah.
Every time I look at it and think like
you do the commercial shit. K Jewelers, that shit's free, nigga. Yeah, that's free.
Think about JB drip out in during his draft.
He
didn't have no drip.
Yeah, none.
No drip.
Yeah.
And that was 2012.
Yeah. Did they win? Boston won, didn't it?
They better have one because it was like a minute something.
That boy stepped away.
Sticky floors.
Come on.
Catching
breaks.
And
second round. Yep.
You never forget
Boston, Philly.
Some things taste.
Jaguars trade back one pick. Delay the pick by 10 minutes.
So y'all still have time to call.
Yeah, they feel like they could trade back and still get the guy they want. I want to see what they gave up. I want to see what the Giants had to give up.
I think that
probably like a third rounder though.
That opens up, like not a lot of options, but that just opens up like more.
Yeah.
Now obviously more guys that you can pick, but
it works hard. So
I think we'll have an idea what the Jaguars will do when we see what the Giants pick. I think that kind of joins
we got you. Look who's right behind him.
Good morning. I'm Peter Davidson.
Dallas would probably. I can't even tell you what Dallas would get, bro.
That's why they traded up, though.
With fluffy eggs,
they didn't want.
But they're still picking ahead of Dallas.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nothing too wild.
But
I don't know.
Just like me, Peter.
Maybe they didn't want Dallas to jump him.
Co-host?
That might have. I think that might have been what it was. They didn't want Dallas to jump him.
So,
we were trying to figure out why New York traded up, but Dallas was right behind them. That might have been why. They didn't want Dallas to jump because Dallas might have been trying to jump Dallas or New York.
You made me someone. Yep. You can do it again.
The risk isn't losing.
I'm interested to hear the playback of this. On the playback.
PG-13 now playing.
Interesting piece.
I think Dallas, they need a backup running back,
bring in
though.
my expert.
I don't know if you can get...
So many scratches.
I would have liked Jameer Gibbs if he was still out
Rich
there,
history.
but obviously
This
he
won't do
went
well at auction,
top.
but at
Hey,
AT&T,
chill.
it's worth a brand new Samsung Galaxy.
Chill. This is the Duuuval. But
It's
I'm
the
still a
Duuuval
Cowboy-
podcast, but
still a Cowboy fan.
But he's a Cowboys fan, yeah. But he was happy either way. He was happy either way when Dallas played the Jags.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
That was a win.
That's how our whole household
Yeah.
was. Like everybody was like, shit.
Everyone gets a
We don't
free
want
new
the
Samsung
Cowboys to
Galaxy
win,
S23
but
with the
I mean, we
Galaxy.
want the Cowboys to win, but the Jaguars playing so good right now.
Yeah.
And then, shit.
That's
you was at
almost
our crib, right?
No, I was at the lot. Y'all was supposed to pull up. Y'all ain't pull up.
Oh yeah, because you
Vlad was supposed to pull up.
Oh yeah,
Vlad
he was on his way.
Vlad was like, I'm about to pull up. He's like, I'm 5 minutes away. Never seen
Never
Vlad.
seen him again. Never seen
Vlad. Man.
Trading a few picks to move up
Yeah, that sure was.
slot, and the Giants have needed help
No, our fan base.
Definitely got a hard fan base.
It's so crazy. Like I don't.
in the secondary. They've been
I'm not
making
that
hard
fan. I'm
draft,
not that
and
type
this
of
will be their-
Cowboy fan. Like I'm not one of those naive. Like
They might get Porter right
we're
here.
gonna win the bowl like every year.
Yeah.
By moving up one
But
slot
I try to be reasonable. But it's just so hard because they always talk about us on TV, bro. And it'd be like for no reason, bro. No
Their
reason.
secondary, this is
Yeah.
the spot to do it, Green.
I'm the first one to
If
admit
that's the
it.
direction they go, we are coming off.
Wow, that was weak. That was a weak trade, by the way.
Damn, what the fuck?
It just gave us a fifth.
A fifth? Nah, bro.
Consecutive
Real
wide
shit.
receivers
Real shit.
selected, which, by the
Real
way,
shit.
I'll mention quickly, is the first time
Real
that's
shit.
ever
A
happened.
fifth?
Most people don't even know Quincy Carter was our
Four
quarterback.
Fifth
consecutive
though, dog? Nah, bro. Nah,
wide
a
receivers.
third,
So now the
dog.
Giants, if they do want help in that
We
secondary,
gave
Just
us
to
a
trade
fifth
one
and a
spot.
seventh, bro. What
They
is
fleeced
that?
us.
That ain't nah.
Who
bro.
are they getting? Whoever.
Nah, bro. But the Jaguars, I mean, the Jaguars probably figured, well, we only gotta go back one pick. They're not gonna pick who we want anyways.
Giants.
They must know they
With the
reach.
24th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Deontay Banks, defensive back,
Deontay Banks.
He
Maryland.
was mocked to Jacksonville.
Yeah, I like bro though.
I like him.
He's a physical corner.
But I still would have liked more than a fifth
look
round
back.
pick.
It's got the combination of
He
size
got-
and speed. Mel,
he
that every
iced up
team is
too.
looking for.
Yeah, 6 foot,
They iced up all the way through the
200
second
pounds.
round. They iced up all the way through the second round.
42-inch vertical jump. Talk about how athletic he is.
I think he ran a
Talking about that
4.2.
booger. You think
Yeah.
about this year. He came back from a shoulder injury, missed most of 2021. I'm watching Ja'Cory Bennett to start the year. He's a really good player. Probably be a third-round pick, fourth-round pick. Deontay
Not really paid that, man.
Yeah.
Banks just jumped out at you from game 1 on. He had 8 passes.
Yeah.
But let's keep this in mind. He probably locking up Big Ten receivers, and that's not saying
man.
much.
Yeah,
that's not saying
that's
much.
not
But
Yeah, something I thought he showed some
VVs.
improvement, but that was kind of the bugaboo. That was something I think that
they traded again. Jaguars traded again.
No way. To Dallas.
Jaguars must feel real good.
They real confident.
I don't know how to feel.
Let me very quickly
We traded-
mention that
Traded
we've
with
had
Buffalo,
another
so we're
trade here.
picking
You
like
can see
30.
27th. They traded back 2 picks.
Okay, so
They
we're
traded
27.
back 2 picks.
They feeling real good right now.
Will
I don't know how to
change here
feel.
for you as they see Deontay Banks, who goes to the Giants. The Buffalo Bills have moved up, so Jacksonville has
Who would
traded
Dallas
twice
do?
in the last 10 minutes. They moved back one spot
And they got Calvin Ridley.
to allow the Giants.
But they need they gotta keep him upright. And we looking kinda shaky on that yeah, I don't like that.
As we continue in just a moment with the NFL draft
He went to the Giants?
Yeah.
Yeah.
from Kansas City.
He like, boy, hey yo.
Bruh, I think the hardest thing for me watching this is
Man, he like Tukey now. He like, man, Tukey. He like Tukey, we up, nigga. What's happening? We
the
up.
hardest
nigga.
thing for me
What you
is
talking
trying to
about?
decipher are
What you talking
these
about?
moms, girlfriends, aunties, or
Right,
grandmas?
right.
Because they all looking one and the same at
It's
this
a lot of
point.
activity going around.
Exfoliating bar.
And let me finish
The bar and
this.
the handle removes unseen dirt and debris that gets.
But that's the best pizza that I never wanted to eat in my lifetime.
I might go get me a 7-Eleven tomorrow.
And bad ones. But you'll never quit because you're in this together. together. It won't always be easy, but when you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. Modelo, brewed for full-time fans, brewed for those with a fighting spirit.
1 in 8. That's how many people have worked at a McDonald's who've made more famous fries and more kids' days than anyone else.
Thank you.
Who know no 2 orders and no 2 shifts are the same. That hours to work around your life means more time for your life. That this
I'm just gonna make my transaction.
He'll just keep rolling.
skills you learn here help you grow from here or keep growing.
Everybody be knocked out, sleepy,
1 in
still
8
rolling.
start at McDonald's, and when you start, stays with you.
Like I was
Check from
just
State
sleep.
Farm. I really want that personal price plan, so I'll admit it. I'm a bath bomb guy.
That's the only thing is we got a session.
You do not
we
need
got
to get
sessions
that
tomorrow.
personal.
It's more
The
like-
State Farm personal
it's
price
more like
plan
we-
simply helps you create an affordable price just for you.
For real?
Who's ready for their jazz bath? No?
Who is that guy?
Jazz bath? Call or click to get a quote today.
First
Like a
round
good
almost
neighbor,
over.
State Farm is there.
Imagine saying
Which
through this
NFL
is a
players
whole
depend on
drill.
sleep number? That guy, that one. Holy moly, all these guys.
Hailing like crazy.
Oh damn! It was hailing early.
I heard.
It was.
Your sister said something about him.
NFL Man of the Year sure does. I mean, just look at him.
It's
This
like-
one here, we got a big
Homeboy, I posted this earlier.
Hailing like crazy.
The Offensive Player of the Year does. Super Bowl champions do. Boom! It's a Circlepalooza. Turns out 80% of NFL players have a sleep number sport bet to help improve their energy and recovery. It's game. Changing sleep only from Sleep Number.
So the next thing that we get into is tax strategy, and this is where everyone's eyes light up, right? Everyone gets super.
I'm so outrageous. I made it this far, but I still got a
We,
long way to take it to make it degrade.
We've been doing like our shorts been doing like a few thousand, yeah. Trying, bro. Once we get to a band and we can start making some money, start getting paid. Yeah. Just got
The NBA playoffs continue with 2 Game 6s Friday on ESPN.
That's dope. Yeah.
Back in Kansas
We trying,
City,
man.
late
We
in the
trying to
first
have
round, and quarterback Will Levis still
have events,
available,
bro.
as you
Like,
see, less
really trying to
than a
have this shit.
0.1% chance he would be available tonight. Susie is in the green room. Susie, what can you tell us?
Well, I spoke to his agent, Jimmy Sexton, and he said they were prepared for this because they went in knowing that in the first round there were 3 sure quarterback spots and 4 quarterbacks here. So it's like a game of musical chairs. But the family's doing okay. Mel had mentioned that Levis plays with a chip on his shoulder. They said this plays right into that. And his mom, Beth, who was a big-time soccer player at Yale, she said, the NFL likes drama. You're welcome, NFL. Sounds like she has a chip on her shoulder, too.
Again, we had Bryce Young, Will Anderson, and Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, and Anthony Richardson go in the first 4 picks tonight, and no quarterback since. Again, there was a moment last week, in which Will Levis was the odds-on favorite to be the 2nd pick in this draft, Mel, and instead, here he is, still waiting to hear his name called as we approach the end of round 1.
Well, Susie touched on it. Yeah, some quarterback was going to possibly fall. So is it the end of the world? Heck no. I mean, how many quarterbacks we have to mention that went from the second round one who became heck of a player in the NFL? I talked to Boomer Esiason here. He was taking my first year in 1984. We had that little box on the table, Boomer and I. And I'm mentioning Dan Fouts and Johnny Unitas to Boomer. Say, don't get down. Just get motivated. And look at that with Boomer. Brett Favre's another one. We saw Aaron Rodgers 3 weeks before the draft was projected to go number 1, ended up 124.
As you look at the teams that have yet to select tonight here in round 1, it seems almost impossible that any of them would take a quarterback. Now, certainly, we have frequently seen teams trade into the end of round 1 to take a quarterback, and it is certainly possible we will see that. But when you consider Dallas and Jacksonville, Cincinnati, New Orleans, Philadelphia, Kansas City, hard to picture. Here's the commissioner and the Bills.
The Jacksonville Jaguars have traded the 25th pick to the Buffalo Bills. With the 25th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Buffalo Bills select Dalton Kincaid, tight end, Utah.
And so the first tight end goes off the board tonight. Was a star basketball player in high school, played only 1 year of high school football, walked onto the football team, Mel, at the University of San Diego, caught 19 touchdowns there in 2 seasons, and then found his way to Utah.
Yeah, I'll tell you, we talked about the one game for C.J. Stroud, and we talked about one game for Dalton Kincaid. Got everybody's attention, USC game. Mid-season, he has 16 targets, 16 catches. He's 16 for 16 against USC. That's pretty doggone good. And he got, I'll tell you, a teammate misfortune. Grant Keithy's a heck of a player who's going back to Utah. Grant Keithy got hurt. Dalton Kincaid stepped up in Keithy's absence and had a heck of a year. This was a year of the shine for Dalton Kincaid. He took advantage of every opportunity. He is the ultimate seam stretcher with great hands. Josh Allen's going to love this kid. He is not a tight end. He is a glorified wide receiver, guys. Blocking, he's a keep improving. He's going to work on that. But he's a guy, boy, they move him around. They moved him outside with his 6'3.5" frame, 246 pounds. Great hand-eye coordination, and a guy, like I said, that really put on a show when he got that opportunity with Grant Keithy's injury.
Yeah, just a ton of production over the last 2 years, 106 catches, 1,400 yards, 16 touchdowns. And if you're Buffalo, we thought about Buffalo maybe adding another wide receiver. What did they add? Another weapon to go with Stephon Diggs and Gabe Davis. You talk about him being a glorified receiver, so they're going to give Josh Allen another weapon in the passing game. I like what Buffalo did here, making a strength their offense and giving him another weapon, taking some pressure off the number 2 receiver in Gabe Davis.
Yeah, I mean, 55% of his snaps, he was aligned in the slot this year. So what is he going to do? He's going to work between the numbers. He's going to work between the numbers, run the seams, run the wide basics, which are the 10 yards and cut across the field. He's tough after the catch. He will compete as a blocker. You can use him as an F. You can use him as a U, meaning line him up at fullback, put him, off the ball as a tight end, block across the formation. He'll compete at all that stuff. Ken Dorsey will find some real creative ways to use this guy, and Josh Allen will love it.
Yeah. All right, so the Dallas Cowboys are now on the clock, and Chris Mortensen has insight for us. Maury.
Well, with the pick of Dalton Kincaid to the Bills, and the Bills jumping in front of the Cowboys, this is about where we expect these tight ends to go. Now, for the Cowboys, I don't know who they're going to pick, but I do know tight end is a need. And the one guy who most resembles...
And they already got Dalton.
One of the all-time greats for the Cowboys, tight end.
So they must be getting a Notre Dame girl.
As Malcolm will tell you, he's a full-service tight end. Not saying he's going to be the pick here.
Bro, that man looks 30 years old.
Bro, he looks old Michael Mayer. And he's better. He's better. They're going to pick. Dallas is going to pick him.
Come off the board.
We always live, bro. It's live the whole time. It was we were muted though. I just took it off. Mute though. Yeah. Why they always be in that draft room, bro? With a whole round.
Why they all acting like they talking?
With a whole round. With a whole.
Jerry them already made the decision. Y'all acting like y'all still deliberating.
With a whole round table.
Like the short arms think bother people, but
look, I'm a Cowboys fan. We the best actors out there, dog.
True freshman wasn't that super highly rated coming out of high school, but made a big time.
I was born into it, bro.
He is a blood.
Well, I was born into the Cowboys shit, and then Jaguars just the hometown.
Yeah, his dad played for the Cowboys.
I'm always be a Jaguars
fan. Line blocker. He's a throwback to the '80s.
And then my mom family from Dallas.
To me, he's the most complete tight end in the draft as far as somebody that can line up on the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, bro.
And also work the passing game.
Bro.
He's not going to wow you with the numbers. He's not going to wow you with the 40 times. You talk about the arms, the length, all that. But he reminds me so much of Jason Witten, a guy that can just get open. Jason Witten is going to the Hall of Fame off one route. And then it's
bro, people that be fans of like popular teams, most of them people be like fair
when he's covered, he's really not covered. Go up, catch the football with your hands. Talk about being a body catcher. He's not. He's going to go up and snatch the football with his hand. Reminds me of somebody else who they said he's not an athlete. He's not quite fast.
Yeah, we ride or die.
Let's go to Dallas and have a
Hall of Fame career. Dying.
Catch the football with his hands, always in the right spot. But what he really made hay Mel is when it came time to be a blocker, came time to run the football, he could stick his nose in there. You can line him up there wide, you can bring him a call. He can block. And for a team that wants to run the football, like McCarthy has said he wants to.
Dalton.
Yeah, and he was good. And they still
Dalton Schultz. Dalton. Yeah, Dalton's winning in Dallas, by the way.
I'm saying, but they still didn't win with that.
Same type characteristics.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we gonna replace him, and that's gonna make us better. No, that's gonna leave y'all where y'all was.
He must already know he's
what's gonna make y'all better.
I didn't think Jason had.
They already know he's going. They just waiting for the announcement.
No question about loving the death.
Yeah.
I didn't think he'd be that good of a tight end. I didn't think he'd get open. Because I was just like,
He need
man,
to
he
pass.
just
He need
doesn't
more
look
of a
like he's
pass.
going anywhere.
Well,
And
I can't even say that, bro.
I was
Like,
surprised at the number
Dak.
of people who didn't challenge Michael at the line of scrimmage.
Dak is just terrible, bro.
I told my dog the other day, I'm like, bro, I don't wanna talk about
Dak is what's holding them back, but they not ready to. They not ready to like address that. So they just gonna keep going. They just gonna keep. They just gonna keep going with it until, but not realizing that that's not gonna make them any better. Man, you need a new quarterback. You keep going till you keep going till you get it right, yeah. Jaguars gonna trade back again. Jaguars gonna trade back again.
Choose to go as they had with a good season
The
last
tight
year.
ends, they
Defense
wanted, they gone.
in most people's estimation, a step backwards.
But that makes me worried, bro.
Bro, why y'all draft party so thick? That's y'all draft party,
you know
bro?
we be doing it big.
That's y'all
bro.
draft party, though? Where that's at?
That's got to be a separate draft party. Because look at all them fans, bro. That's got to be in Dallas.
They stayed all night?
To try to outscore everybody. And Mike McCarthy got a lot of flack for those comments. They're like, huh? The name of the game is scoring points. But at some point, you have to win with how you want to win, your philosophy, how you want to do it.
You
And
dumb
so,
if you went to
it
this
makes
draft
sense to
party
get a
as a
tight end in
Cowboys
this
fan,
situation.
bro.
So perhaps that's the direction they go. Their defense was
All I
much
care about is
improved,
week
obviously,
one.
each of the last 2 years under
Not
Dan
week one
Quinn. Is there
preseason, not week
anything
one
on the
training
defensive
camp,
side that you
week
could
one
see they
regular
might do
season,
as we continue to speculate about the possibility of a tight end?
Well,
Defensive
when you,
back.
when
These are
you look at
people
their
on
run
YouTube.
defense, I mean, that's where they were in the bottom quarter of the league as far as rushing yards per game. So, I mean, I just, the tight end makes more sense to me here. As
y'all
far as,
watching-
what they want to get done offensively and
check
how
the
maybe they
comments
want to have a controlled passing game. I mean, defensive tackle
So,
just seems to be
hey,
a reach
we
of
done
the
got a
people that
couple
are
of
available
breaks.
right now. But have a controlled passing look, I mean, when you know that in the NFC,
hey,
that you're
we
gonna
done got a
be able
couple
to
of
control
breaks.
the line of scrimmage, especially in their division against Philadelphia, maybe defensive tackle makes sense. I just don't know who.
Who's the player that came in and he was kind of like a chess piece? Okay, when you talk about Michael Parsons, edge, linebacker, they blitzed him. Nolan Smith has some of those same characteristics.
playing
And
Britney
he ran
Spears out there.
4-3, just like Michael Parsons. So maybe they get another chess piece like that they can move around.
I mean, big guys make more sense only to me, only because, look, I saw Jason Kelsey in the hotel this morning, and I said, look, it was unfair what you were
Florida
doing to
man,
people down the
stretch
stretch,
it,
dude. I don't know what you're doing as
Wait,
far as your
bro.
training regimen. Give it to me. If it's in a
Florida
whatever,
man
give it to me.
strikes.
So I don't know, maybe defensive tackle
Bro, they
makes
said
sense. I don't know.
We're going to find out now.
Florida
The Cowboys
Uber
have
Eats
taken
driver
some
was
time,
killed
and the
in
commissioner is
dismemberment.
here to announce their selection.
With the 26th pick in
Who we
the
getting?
2023 NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys select
Michael Mayer.
Ozzie Smith,
Huh?
defensive tackle,
Michigan.
That's a surprise.
Who?
Although, Mel, the word you hear a lot with
The
this young
only
man is
I don't know this
quickness
guy,
and agility.
but the only thing I will say regarding a Cowboys draft pick,
Who?
we picked good, so he must be a good guy. He must be a good player.
Mazi?
Never heard of him though.
2.5 tackles for loss, half a sack, forced a fumble, but he had 48 tackles.
He
is
got
a
his titties
quadra.
out.
You can turn him loose, coach him up. He's got the talent.
I'm
to be a good
sorry.
player.
That
Think
that
about
wasn't
it.
an
At the very
appropriate word.
least,
I'm
he's gonna be an
sorry.
anchor against the run. He's going to be able to solidify that interior. The powerful hands. You got to believe he can expand his game and become more of a
Titties
factor
out.
getting into the backfield.
And I've never seen anybody move him out. And you won't move him either, Green, because he is a mountain of a man inside. And for a team that wants to be able to get to third down, how to get to third
I
down,
really
you gotta
have no
stop the run
opinion
first and
on
second
this,
down
y'all. It's
to allow
like-
Michael Parsons, to allow DeMarcus.
I'm sure
Lawrence
y'all heard
to
the
get
commentary.
good
I
rush
am a
passer.
Cowboys fan
He
as
has
well.
pass rush ability.
You don't have any thoughts on
He
them?
can
I don't
push
even
the
know this
pocket.
guy.
Now you have Lawrence and
But the only
Parsons
thing I can
coming off the
say,
edge. The numbers won't show
we be
up, but
picking
he
the
will
hell
be-
out of
he will
first
help their
round
pass
guys,
rush
so
by
I'm
pushing the
gonna
pocket.
just
I'll
bank
tell you
on
this,
he's a
Dan
good
Quinn's gonna
player.
have to get him going, though. He has to get
But
him
the
to
last
play
time we got a
consistently
Michigan
coming
D
off the
lineman
ball.
was Taco.
To me, I saw him too late off the
I don't
ball.
even think
Not
Taco
getting
made it
off
to the
blocks
regular
one-on-one.
season, so
Too much
we'll
1-for-1 at the point of attack where you're sitting there going, look, man, you're 6'3",
But
you're 323
The team we all want to see is back on the clock. Are they going to trade again?
I mean, I guess that's why you slipped down to this area of the draft in the
And did we
first,
ever figure
but
out
he
what
has
compensation they
tremendous
got from the
physical tools.
Bills?
All right, the Jaguars are on the clock after moving back twice.
Let's go, Duuuval. We on the clock, baby. Let's get it.
Why they ain't showing us?
We've been rocking the whole time.
Why
What's
they ain't
going
showing
on?
us?
They got to show us at Daly's place, cuz. Where we at? Where we at with
Shout
it?
out to Daly. Shout out to Audi. Shout out to
Shout out Adi.
Out east.
Shout out Bay Meadow. Shout out the South Side. Shout out the North Side.
Shout out Greenland Road.
Greenland Road on bro.
On no tree.
Of NFL Sunday
The third on bro.
Does this mean you can watch
Normandy,
NFL Sunday
Collins.
Come on, man.
a satellite dish on your
What block? Yeah. Oh yeah.
Pearl World.
Pearl World. Yeah. Paxton. What are we talking about?
Dixon Town.
Yeah.
Yes. To every one of those things.
Did we leave anyone out?
Get our lowest full season price of the year on
Richardson.
YouTube and YouTube TV.
I gotta think about all the hoods, man. Richardson.
Come on, man.
45th.
45th, 45. Pre, Abby, yeah. MLK.
I'm out the loop now.
Everybody off of MLK. We rock with you, man.
Everybody off MLK.
We rock with you.
Everybody off Sutil.
Yes, sir.
Everybody off extra.
Even them folks out there off of Chafee, dog. We
Man,
fucks
listen,
with you.
Chafee all the way out
fucks
there.
with you.
Julenton Creek.
For sure.
Camden County up in Georgia.
Do y'all be burning sage? Bro?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we burning sage.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, heavy on the sage. I ain't know nothing about it until like my wife put me on all that stuff.
Yeah.
I thought burning sage was like, bro, I'll tell you how green I am. I thought burning sage was like smoking weed. Man.
What if you could make analyzing a big bank's data?
I thought that was like code for like weed or
Well,
something.
what if you partner with
I was like,
IBM
oh,
and
sage is
Red
like a
Hat, use
real
hybrid
thing.
cloud solution to connect data across multiple systems globally, then analyze all that data with Watson.
Okay, but this needs to meet
The
our
Jaguar
security
pick is
standards.
in.
Yep.
Compliance
So they not trading back no more.
No
So
trade
they do the
backs.
inside
No trade
thing
backsies.
in real time.
Check.
To make quick decisions.
Check.
If you guys are still locked in with us,
That's the hybrid cloud solution, IBM and a global
please
bank.
give us a call
We
after
had
the pick
we had
comes
three.
in.
We taking calls after the pick comes in, man.
We want y'all live
Tap in with us.
reaction with this pick, good or bad.
We tapping in when the pick come in. Come on,
We gonna tell y'all what it is.
we know everybody up. Y'all already know.
We gonna tell y'all what it is.
We
as
waited
soon as
all
that
we
pick
waited
come
all
in.
night for this.
With every order.
Yes, sir.
Hit the road if we're gonna beat the traffic.
Last year, we got the pick out the way and it was all willy nilly.
Maybe we'll just beat the traffic tomorrow.
You know we're not getting Will Levis.
Levis is so terrible. Jit going in the second round.
I think that corner from Mississippi State still out there.
Will Levis going in the second round, and
Will Levis
then
is
he
going
might
to-
not even go at the top of the second round.
It's a true revenge game. Let's go!
I'm really mad that we got freaking Maisie's freaking Smith. The Cowboys, not the Jaguars, the Cowboys.
Back in Kansas City and time
Got him
out for a
saying,
draft
wow.
moment delivered by Pizza Hut, or in this case, a flurry of them. That was the moment when Bryce Young heard his name called as the first pick in the draft, and then came
Got him
C.J.
saying,
Stroud.
wow.
And then so many others that have come behind. Special moments here all night long in Kansas City. Enthusiasm all over the country as the NFL draft has continued, filled with a variety of fabulous moments. And it is
I
time
got
now,
the hiccups.
Mel, to take a look at your best available still remaining in tonight's class, which is brought to you by Courtyard by Marriott.
Yeah, Granny, injuries have affected this list a little bit.
Will Levis,
with the
Nolan
toe,
Smith,
more talked about that. Banged
Joey
up
Porter
basically
Jr.,
since October 1st. Throughout the rest of the
Murphy,
season was Will. Paddled through it,
Anton
run your
Harrison,
pigs. He'll be a
still
steal
on
for
the board.
somebody. Nolan Smith with the torn pectoral. 8 games in. Pushed his head down just a
we
bit.
waiting on the
Joey
pick.
Porter Jr. They got a little handsy at times in coverage. I thought he improved on
The pick is in. The pick is in. Damn, bro, they still got Nolan Smith, Miles Murphy, Anton Harrison.
Who are we going with? Nolan Smith?
I
say Nolan.
They're not gonna. I don't think. I think they know they don't have to reach.
Definitely don't.
They might go Joey Porter Jr.
I say
It's
I
either
want
that-
Joey Porter.
They
Jr.
might go. They might go Miles Murphy though. Also,
I personally want Joey Porter Jr.
They've had some losses on the offensive line.
I mean, I think Miles Murphy would be a Jaguar-esque pick.
He was talking about. He was talking about he got the biggest arm.
Get off Twitter.
Want to show off the arm,
Get
everything.
off Twitter. 'Cause Twitter probably going
NFL
on.
draft. The Jack-
No, Roger, come back.
Come on, bro. Where we at?
Come back, Roger.
Not the glitch, cuz.
Come back, Roger. No.
Fox was really effective as a pass
Left
blocker.
tackle.
The footwork, the technique,
Left tackle.
From Oakland, the guy from Oakland.
Yeah.
No.
the ability to mirror. He did that. He got that
tell you
movement
that
in the run game. He was was a pretty complete.
That's probably a safe
when he was at
pick.
his best. He played. I thought
Like that's a reach though, dog.
That we've reached, definitely.
Yeah.
We traded back to
had a will of the season. He was on my big
again.
board.
Good
Ended
players
up
are
at
still on the board.
26 on the top.
Good players that we need are still on the board. You know.
Oh.
So
They might trade back in.
So with this, well, we definitely have to see. But,
Y'all call in and let us know what you think, man. Call in and let us know what you think about the pick.
We got Oklahoma tackle. Waiting to hear his name. He definitely got the ice. He definitely went to the same jeweler everybody else went to.
I feel like it's gonna be a forgettable. It's gonna be a forgettable pick.
This makes perfect sense.
I mean,
Actually, Adam Schefter.
Look, I mean, I could only say this is probably a safe pick.
Yeah.
Although they also like the player an awful lot. The camera.
Yeah.
This-
Yeah, man.
this
I gotta
was definitely
I gotta get like a platform where we can like sit on and set everything up.
All the physical talent that you have, as fast as you can run, as big as you are. When you
Who
let your
they
hands
pick?
go, you have a heavy punch.
They haven't picked him.
One that's like when you watch some of these other tackles in this draft, they were trying to score people like physically.
I don't know what to say, man.
Do we want to wrap on that? You want to wrap or you want to stay on for the rest? See what it ends up in. We stayed the whole time.
Man,
You know.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro.
How you feeling?
That Jaguar pick pissed me off, bro. I'm ready to get off that thing, bro. I'm ready to get off that thing, bro.
Get him to play with a little.
Man, I'm ready to get off this thing, bro.
I was like, man, that was so
I'm ready to get off.
uninspiring.
Come on. I thought we were gonna be able to talk that talk,
That was
man.
an uninspiring pick.
Man.
Not with all them good players still on the board.
Oh no, man. Let's see who the Bengals get, and then after that we can wrap.
People are gonna.
They have themselves to steal.
He doesn't have
People are
the
gonna be
tenacity,
itching
but
to
what he
trade up though.
does have is the
Because you still got Mayer, you still got Darnell Washington. You can get in the second round.
Bengals finna get Joey Porter Jr.
Yeah, but they addressed the need in the first round. They probably felt like they stayed true to their board.
Yeah, I mean overall, I would say the Jaguars probably feel good. They probably like I won't say they got their guy per se, like the guy they pointed out.
It's a late first, you know.
Yeah, but best case scenario, how it all folded out, and you needed a tackle. I think you feel pretty good with the pick. But just as a fan, I know all of us are probably like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So,
Miles Murphy.
and Miles Murphy's gone. Could have got him.
Easy.
Could have got
Our
him. But
five-star recruit was the.
yeah.
I gotta see his. I didn't really get to see a lot of his tape.
He could be another Clemson bus, another Clemson
68
DN
pounds.
bus.
You think about 4.52 at his pro day. The power.
I didn't love him at Clemson, but
That area is needed. 2022 and 11 tackles for
I
us.
think we're gonna be done after this, man. Yeah, y'all can keep watching, but I think we done. I think we done.
Mic
We
drop.
done.
Guys with those freaky stats, that type of athleticism, not make play after play, not make more plays. And I think he showed you glimpses, but it's going to be up to the defensive line coach. Can you get it out of him every single snap with the consistency?
You know, I love. The room that he's going to, though. When you talk about guys like Sam Hubbard.
Be swagged out, bro.
By Goodyear, it takes drive to reach the next destination. Good.
School that they go to, so like, he stand out. You know what I'm saying? So he like that one is like, and he bullheaded. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Let me be
me and him hung out one night.
direct. You're doing TV wrong. You thought that other TV provider was good enough. Now what? You'll.
Abby house.
Walk? You call this watching sports, do you?
He talking about boys here with man. He say, man, I'm going up there and play with Abby. I'm saying, man, Abby's asleep, bro. She ain't waking up. No
ever assembled. The monster, the outlaw, and you can't forget about the boss. Sometimes you just want to eat your hero.
One more time to have this son, man, but I ain't doing it.
With Line IQ technology, so smart it loads the line automatic. And keeps the line extended to maintain full trimming power.
I remember sitting in that chair, you and B came over.
Travel, sports. It could be anything. But here's the thing. If you follow it, wherever it takes you, you'll always find what you're looking for.
Doesn't get any better than this. Yeah. Be a shame if it rained, though. Yeah, I didn't think it through.
Hi there, I'm lost.
This is Will Ferrell. This block ain't for dogs like you.
You ever been with an Afghan before? I don't think so, but thank you.
This is Jamie Foxx. You were straight. You can do anything you want.
Really?
I was recently with this couch. Best sex of my life. Wow.
It was nice to meet you.
My dog want to see herself on the screen.
Check in one more time. I think I got something. How many of these should we eat?
Y'all been doing all y'all podcasts live?
Nah, not all of them. This is actually our first one that we did like live from here.
Shit. Yo.
So I'm told the pick is in.
Thousands of names called.
Jerry Rice.
I'm a little short as shit. I look like a midget.
Eli Manning, Sauce Gardner.
But there's nothing like hearing yours.
A spectacular moment for this young man.
I'm still a little short as shit.
Hey, Dizzle.
That is nice.
16. What's a 16? What's a hot 16 right now? Oh, shit. Sway in the morning. Hey.
He gone.
Oh, that might make you focus, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, the camera follow you?
Hi, Mom.
Nah, them boys logo hard too.
Yeah.
Them boys logo hard too.
Oh, yeah, he hard with this shit, bro.
Yeah, man, we're just trying to get it going for real. Get a brand going.
For real, yeah. I always wanted to do one too for real. On sports, for real, but I gamble a lot for real, so I like to gamble.
You be gambling?
And I'm a big Kings fan, so like that's two things I had thought about in the past. And I had them practicing all a couple times, but I just fuck with it.
I'm really trying to. We used to have hella guests. We used to have so many guests.
I got a homie with one too. He got his podcast. It's called Men Until.
Okay. Oh, you got a Jaguars podcast?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I ain't never seen him. I don't even. Yeah, I never seen people with that.
This nigga from Denver, cuz.
For real? But I be going out there all the
And then my homie from here, he moved out there. He been out living out there for like 5 years.
Yeah, I like it, man. I go probably once a year. Me and Marcus, we should be overdue, bro.
Man, me too.
We should have been one. Brian,
Vegas, we need to go to Denver.
Brian Brissy, he got drafted to the Saints, bro. From Clemson. The lineman, Brissy.
That's what we all need to do, bro. Guys trip to Denver. You know what I mean? Fuck Vegas.
He was on the clock, though.
Okay, let's go. We don't need nobody, but we Gucci.
Hey, these 2 picks could be
Gucci.
Yeah. That first one already.
We win the chip. Oh my God.
Shit, I already forgot who y'all got in the first round.
They got Jalen Carter.
Oh yeah, they got Jalen Carter.
Told you be on this shit. He be on this shit.
Yeah, shit, we was here and I already forgot. Shit.
Hey, who got Jordan Addison? He went already?
Minnesota.
Wow.
Yeah, Minnesota won the Stones. Yeah. I think the dude from Boston College went, and then and then Jordan Addison went.
Oh yeah, the Ravens came up. That's a South Florida route runner. They came up.
All them boys from South Florida, cause
that's why I've been telling about South Florida route runner.
It's just something about like all the way there from Ocho Cinco to
they train with the same
Antonio Brown.
person with Go Fleet Global.
All them boys be piecing it. Even like shit. Who is this nigga?
Anytime I touch the ball, I feel like I can score, and I can do everything from intermediate, long, short.
Tutu.
Yeah, man, he real nice, but like he started to get his shine with LA late last season. But I remember when he came out.
My favorite thing about
that explosive.
I love high school recruiting, and then I like the Canes, so we be on everybody from Miami. So even if they don't come to us, I don't already do them when they go elsewhere by then. So that's how I be knowing everybody.
It's something, bro. We've been saying that since we were kids, bro. It's just something. I don't know what it is. It's just something down there, bro. Them boys just be nice, bro.
Grinding all my life, sacrifice.
It's all in Florida, but it's just something different. Like just
it's that speed. Like a different level. It's like a little higher notch of speed down there.
Like I would even say it's just like that quick twitch, bro. Like you can't never touch a nigga from Miami like that initial
first step. Yeah.
You can't never touch him, and then once you miss that first step, he gone.
That's him.
Once you miss that first step,
that's
he
how
gone,
he be,
bro. Crazy.
Man. He'll take off on you.
Crazy.
And then throw one hand up and be like, God,
all them niggas could be on the D1 squad, bro.
I saw that nigga do that. I was like, wait, your name hands from here on out, bro.
Especially on some regular shit, bro. Like we ain't even playing no full contact shit. You just. You got that shit, bro.
Cookie. Bro, that division got crazy with
well,
the young quarterbacks real quick.
It got good pretty quick, but yeah, I'm glad Anthony Richardson did our shit. He's gonna be throwing hella picks.
And they runners.
No, they definitely running that bitch, bro. They running that bitch right down your throat. He's sick. He might as well take off the suit, bro.
They gotta play him though, right? They gotta play him.
Hey, Rich. Yeah, they don't got nobody else. Unless you go
throw him out
Sam
there
Ellinger
like that. They about to throw him in that fire like that. They might as well get anybody.
Yeah.
Anybody that didn't see
I
that
feel
shit,
bad
I'll
for
throw anybody out there.
They can't even put nobody in front of him. You picked him that high. You gotta roll with him.
Just their whole logic is shitty. You got gas, gas? Gas, gas.
Yeah, gas.
Yeah, I might have to get some.